Those are definitely duck hunting shorts.
Can you tell me about your dynasty?
You definitely look like you're about to like get laughed at by a dog on the screen. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Fallout. Okay, we'll take a vote in the chat. Chat. Are those camo shorts? But it's not even like cool camo. That's like John Cena camo. But you're not like John
Walmart.
Cena.
That looks like you accidentally washed them with some bleach camo. Is what that
It's like Walmart $8 shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the screen.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I did the arm thing. You just were too busy jigging. You were doing a jig.
Now I'm tired.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Welcome to the Friday Fall, everybody. I'm picking my nose. Yeah. So if you can't tell by our screen backgrounds, it's a retro gaming. Except for Sewer Rug down there with the pride flag, he's just showing off. Like, you know what's crazy is like now you can't do anything with cool colors anymore. You know, unless it's a RGB on a computer and you're a virgin, or if like I like a lot of colors. You suck, dick. It's like yeah, that was one time, but you know we don't talk about it. But yeah. Anyways.
Everybody tries things in college.
Yeah, you know, it was a community college, but you know, you know, the dorm was my own house. But yeah, anyways, welcome to the show, everybody.
No, actually, I commuted, but still, you know, it's still college.
Whatever.
I walked to school, man.
You ever seen the Jack Black commercial for Pitfall, where he's in the commercial?
And he's got the hat.
Like he's like a kid.
He's buttoned up.
Oh,
yeah. You just have to go on YouTube and find it. But yeah.
Not right now, but do it later.
Yeah, I almost did too. I was like, oh, let's look at it.
I know. I saw you make the turn.
The lean. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. you know what? Let's go ahead and shout out some chat because they're pretty active this evening, afternoon for you Australians. I don't know why I did a goofy accent. Yeah, One Tucky Shine was the first one here. Cheers, y'all. Patrick Conquest Pants says eat fried pork. How about fried pork rice? Sewer Rug says something about ladders and bladders. Ern says sup Manny. What's up, Manny? Says K. Beep boop beep boop beep Ern. Yeah, he's a robot. Ronnie Jim says good evening, life forms. Ben says yo with like 8 yo's. O's. Pantrick.
Contrast.
Pantrick contrast. Yeah. He says I crochet. All right.
It's Pantrick from now on. Thank you for that.
All right, now you think you know a guy. When Tucky Shines, the first foot says not camo. I need to send the fanny pack back.
When Tucky's not wearing his glasses, it's fine.
He's sober. That's the problem. No.
That's the problem right there.
He's viewing with his good eyes because it's not camo when you look at it.
Did you take them off?
Yeah,
no.
But he
look,
did. He just pulled them right off live. That's camo.
That's snakeskin. That's snakeskin camo.
That's camo.
Urban camo.
Yeah, that's DMX. Rough Riders camo. You know what I mean? Like,
we're letting loose tonight, folks.
I would see a guy riding a 4-wheeler wearing those in the middle of like a city.
Are you done with the chat?
No.
Okay.
Wait, Steve, what you said says not camo. Steve O says, "What's up, weirdos?" Patrick says, "Sewer Rug wears and has no boundaries." The Pitfall and Frogger music are now playing on rotation in his head now. Great. You're welcome, Ronnie. V8 says, "But I'm still a virgin." Nah, ask your mom. Steve O says, "Lots of shades of brown. Must be sewage pride flag."
That's what I was laughing at. I couldn't stop.
True. It's true.
Patrick
1 point for
also,
Steve-O.
Pantrick Contra for the retro vibes. And when Tucky Shine says, "It's Eileen," I think he meant alien.
Contra.
Yeah. Evening
left, right,
swine,
up, down,
says
down,
Mike, and I
down.
think that's the best way to enter the show. Evening swine.
He is swine, fellow swine.
Oh, yes, my fellow Bavarian. That's a cow. Anyways, so what's up,
Bovine
guys?
Brothers.
How it's
Hey, Snorkel, how was your week, man?
My week was great. How was Suey Rug's week?
No, hold on. Before we move on from Snorkel, I'm gonna critique everyone, like I do.
Yeah, please.
With that shirt and your background right now, like you definitely look like that guy that bought like the arcade in the small town. Like, I'm gonna bring this back, and then you live stream from Instagram because no one's there.
But you have the highest score on almost every game there.
Yeah.
Except for Tetris.
Except for Tetris.
That one right there. Don't have the high score on that one.
You know, all you need to do is sell disposable vapes to kids. You have them in there all day.
Yeah.
And I gotta complain about your chicken wings.
I know,
don't
no.
know where they came from, but why do you sell chicken wings? They're not.
They're
good.
actually authentic buffalo wings.
Yeah,
They are
got-
not chicken. There's no chicken in them at all.
Yeah,
He
and you
calls
spell
them,
wings
calls
with
them
a Z.
nachos, but it's just like, slices of American cheese in the microwave on the worst Tostitos, the
Oh.
big Tostitos that are like this big, and the cheese does that skin bubble thing. And he's got Hormel
Yep.
chili in a can for the hot
Yep.
dogs.
That's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. I charge $20 for those nachos, and people
Yeah.
buy them every day.
Yeah, and he has sodas, but it's in the cans and it's not in a fridge.
Oh, warm
75
soda
cents
and
each.
American cheese nachos.
Mm,
God.
tastes
At one
just
point-
like childhood.
Yeah, at
I'd
one
stick my
point,
head through one of those machines.
I'm not gonna lie. At one point in my life, that was the best meal. Sorry for interrupting. Sewer Rug, how was your week?
It was just a regular week.
Okay, that sounds lame. You got something. You always got something.
I mean, it was a regular
Did a
week.
lady watch you poop this week?
How many new toilets did you pee in? And did old ladies line up and watch you?
So at least 20 new toilets. No viewers this week
That you know of.
that I know of. And I had to use a vacant house, a new build vacant house, to clean all my sewer equipment and to use the bathroom without a bidet. That was upsetting. The rest of the day.
So you finally wiped your ass, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Did it
Got the
hurt?
whole
Did you get
process.
chapped lips? Did
Like
you
I
have
had to
butt
twist,
stick?
I had a twisted arm, and then I lifted a leg, and I was like trying to.
Why?
I didn't know how. I forgot how it works.
If you wipe from the front, I hate you.
Yeah, don't
hate you.
wipe
I
from the
used
front.
to when I used to.
I don't care if
it
you're
was the
Mother
back,
Teresa.
but now it's this because I forgot how it worked, and so
So
I thought
it
maybe a
didn't
better
feel
angle.
weird having your coin purse drape across your fucking forearm, like you didn't
Small
feel like
satchel.
you were reaching for a sticker in your window with fuzzy dice, like.
It was a small satchel, and it was worth the push. Like I just
Yeah.
forgot how to do it.
So more of like that little bag of like gold candy that's bubble gum. Gotcha.
Yeah, chocolate.
Okay.
chocolate
The more
coins.
you know, guys. So Anthony, how was your week?
I don't even know how to follow that, man. I had
Carefully.
a platinum rap artist visit the store this week. That was something that doesn't happen all the time. We are releasing a new strain named after one of his old songs. So he's super excited about it and actually flew all the way to Eau Claire, Wisconsin to visit the store so he could see the operation and everything, and flew out like the next day. I mean,
He
like right
really
away.
had nothing else to do, did he?
The
That's
funny
what
thing
he
is,
did.
he
He's
just
been
shot a
hiding.
video
Yeah.
like the weekend before with Wiz Khalif, and then he had something else he had to do like the next day. I mean, he just like fit us in basically. I guess he's doing a couple of shows with Lil Wayne too. So
I didn't know who you were talking about first when you first told us about it, and then when I saw the picture, dude, he made that ice cream paint job song, and don't get me wrong, like it's amazing that you said he's going on tour with Lil Wayne. Because fun fact for you guys, like everyone on the panel here that doesn't know, Lil Wayne used to drop like a mixtape every fucking day of like where he covers someone else's beat, and he did the ice cream paint job beat, and he killed it. Like, don't get me wrong, the original song's good too. So that would be cool to see live Lil Wayne do his fucking mixtape stuff with that guy. But the ice cream paint job song is a good song. Can I name another song from that guy? Absolutely fucking not. But
no, me either. And I mean, I've heard other things just because I'm trying to understand it, but that's actually going to be the name of the strain is ice cream paint job. That's actually going to be the name of the strain. And he wrote like a follow-up song to ice cream paint job, but it includes stuff about the strain and the store and stuff.
That's
so
cool.
I've actually heard the song, and in my personal opinion, it's better than the first one. But,
Is it on
I
iTunes?
I think the beat and stuff is better. So that's just me. But anyway. So yeah, and then we grow hemp in the store to kind of show people like what the plant is all about. And got a call from the landlord of the strip mall. They were like threatening our lease if we didn't cut it down because it was like reeking throughout the entire strip mall. So I got to do that today as well. So been an interesting week. And I even finished up on a logo for a buddy of mine who really liked it. So it's been one of those weeks, and I had a phenomenal time setting up the stuff for the show tonight. So. Yeah, it's been a full week. So, Vanna, what about you? How was your week?
I can't say I had any raging moments. I give you guys a good story about I ate too much pizza like last night. today and like this afternoon. So like there's this place called Hungry Howie's. Pretty sure I told you guys about it before. Remember when I showed you that MySpace page and I had my rap songs? I actually wrote a song about Hungry Howie's Pizza. It was on there because like, we used to have one. Now we have a couple. Obviously, it's not good, whatever. But yeah. So the most interesting thing I'd say is I've had spicy butthole all day. I mean, yeah.
Hungry Howie's coming through. Beautiful.
Yeah. And my game thing, like I guess this is interesting. I don't think you guys would really be that interested. You know how you talked about how like the fucking the other group fucks with our group all the time and bullies the girls and stuff. So there's this one guy in their group. He's total douchebag, man, and he's like complaining that his wife left him in the like main chat and stuff like that. You know. And
Hello, subdued blonde.
Yeah, what's up? She said, "Hey, Baldy." No, it's subdued blonde. Welcome, Mike D. Welcome. I don't remember if I shouted you out. But yeah, so this guy's picking on my people. And I was like, fuck it, I'm sick of this shit. So I went through and upgraded a bunch of shit that I knew I was gonna waste. I went through, I killed like 90% of their people, and now they're begging us for peace and asking us for like permission to do things and all this other stuff. And like, I don't really talk too much in the like public chat there. You know what I mean? I like to be kind of scary, so
Let
that
your
like,
actions do your talking.
yeah, you know what I mean and stuff.
Okay.
So it's funny. They try to talk to me and I just don't respond because half time I just don't ever look, you know. And they're go, why is he mad? He's gonna come after us and all this stuff. Nah, man, I'm like, you hear the way I talk. I'm like a fun guy. You know what I mean? I don't want to be this asshole, but I will eat your ass. No, but yeah. So other than that, I made a bunch of people a bunch of money they spent in this game. Now that's spend more. Yeah.
Well, if you're killing 90% of their things, then you're doing okay.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Don't get me wrong, the last 10% of them could fucking absolutely like destroy my pee hole with like a Q-tip, but they were like not wanting to fight. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to rub it down?
Yeah, let's rub it down. Hey, what does a horny frog say? Rub it.
Hey, hold on. Did you run it yet?
Oh yeah, I did, but I stopped it.
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's still going.
Oh, now it stopped again. Twice?
No, it's still going. They can hear us. All right, now it's down.
Don't mind if I do.
Mm-hmm.
But before I jump into the rub down, I forgot I had this on here. So you guys remember from the Christmas episode, the little Dean Cain, this was one of the pictures we used for that, and we were making so much fun of this because the picture of Dean Cain here, some guy, when he made this poster, he just pulled it from this particular photo. And then I was on my YouTube, like home screen, and then this came up on there.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm like, this picture's following me around. Like,
it's looking into your soul. Yeah.
It's like, this is recent. Like, this isn't old. This is a recent video. And when you see like the little clip of Dean Cain, when you hover over it, it shows part of the video. He's considerably older than this picture. Like, why are you guys choosing this shot as the one that you all use? It's just killing me. As soon as I saw it, I just started fucking laughing. I'm like, God damn.
It's funny because I never look up his name. I've never searched him except for maybe for the Photoshop graphics, that when we have that game. And that's it. Like, I get it. We talk on here, all your devices are always listening or whatever.
Sure.
But ever since like the Christmas show, dude, every time I log into the Friday Fallout YouTube, to prep the show and stuff, there's always like 45 Dean Cain videos on the front. I guess he was yelling at some guy last week. I guess he like donated money to a church. I guess he did all this. But now like all my feeds are all like Dean Cain. Like even on Instagram now, it's starting to be like.
Once I got Dean Cain on my Instagram, I felt like, all right, now I'm accepted. Like I just let it happen. And now I get these moments, these like tough life decisions with Dean Cain. It's beautiful.
All right. As Vandal mentioned earlier, today is National Retro Video Game Day. Thanks to Sewer Rug every week. He kind of lets us know what the national day is for our next show. And this one works out great for us because we've got some connoisseurs here. So I came up with some fun stuff for this evening. So I do have a Rotten Pizza review ready to go. We're going to do a retro video game, real or fake, which is just fucking great. We're going to do a retro video game debate where we're going to let a couple of the guys debate some retro video games. We're going to do a retro video game dong party. Now, those of you in chat, this is special for you because each one of the panel members is going to choose someone from chat to be their partner, and you'll get to help them answer the questions. And whoever wins will get not a little bag of nerds, but a big bag of nerds. We do nerd clusters at work, and there's always a bunch of nerds left over in the bottom of the bag. And I've been packing these up for a while. This thing must weigh like 2 pounds at least. So you're gonna get a couple of pounds of nerds. Whoever wins that this evening, I don't really care where you are, because I'll make work ship it out to you. So we're good on that. And last and certainly least, we will have some retro video game parts that Mr. Vandal is taking care of for us this evening. So whenever you want to roll that beautiful bean footage, we'll get on with a rotten pizza of reviews.
Also, my favorite thing about tonight's giveaway is you're getting Nerd Shake from a place that has Weed Shake, but you're not getting weed. Bumpers up.
That is correct.
Maybe there's like a little sticky part still on it.
Maybe.
Don't listen to
the whole bag of nerds to get a buzz.
Yeah.
Got sugar high.
I don't know why, but I can see Ern sitting there like sucking on him like, no, wasn't that one. Wasn't that one.
I'm gonna get one.
All right, bumpers down, Anthony. What delicacy dish?
Okay. By popular demand, just because I need to get through this so people stop putting it in the chat, we're going to do the DiGiorno croissant pizza.
Oh, oui.
I have had more than my fair share of these throughout my lifetime, but I figured we would do this and get it out of the way. So this is what it looks like coming out of the box. It's square-ish. Yeah. It uses a like a full puff or a rough puff pastry dough. That's what gives it that croissant kind of crust. So went ahead and baked this thing. It came out of the oven. This is what it looks like when it's done. I don't think it's anything really spectacular. I think all of their stuff is in the sauce, but the crust is actually pretty good. But that particular evening, here's your side shot of the finished product as well. So you can kind of see where the layers
Come on,
are.
Vandal. There you go. Vandal he was looking down at the keyboard, so he wasn't about to see it.
Those pictures of you guys are like this big.
Right.
I can't really see what you're doing, but
that looks like a pizza that you'd see in like a Ninja Turtle show.
Hey now.
Fair enough. Well, the next couple of slides are definitely something you'd see in a Ninja Turtle
Or it
show.
looks like it's made out of stucco. Like, is this a pizza?
It doesn't look like a
construction
pizza.
materials?
It looks like a prop in a movie.
Yeah. It's real, and I could have eaten it just like this, but Anthony had some shed time and was feeling a little saucy, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to take this sucker up a notch. And I had leftover like refried and black beans with ground beef that was for nachos from the night before. So I just fucking spread all that over the top with some cheese on it and
oh my god,
fucking crazy on this bitch.
Yeah, you had shed time. You didn't need to tell us you had shed time. This picture shows that you had shed time
without telling us you had shed time.
Don't get me wrong. I understand the concept here, but it looks like you put like nacho toppings on cardboard. Like you picked up, like you had like a party, like your moving party, and this is what you're feeding everyone at the end of the day for helping you move. Like,
so for this one, the Vandal picture looks like this.
Croissant.
All right, I like the strips. I like that you cut it like that. For me, that makes it slightly more appealing, except for the fact that you put beans on it. I can't stand beans.
I like black beans on my nachos, so that's it. It was just like I had this leftover. I actually wasn't eating them as nachos. I make homemade chips, and that's how I had it, the night before. But I was like, you know what? I'm fucking starving.
You're getting shit in chat for not.
And warm that shit up, spread it all out.
You get shit in chat from Steve.
Yeah, because I don't care. It's just we all know DiGiorno is the best frozen pizza. Okay, I don't know why, it just is, and so I wanted to give it it would still taste good, but I wasn't going to give it the good looks that it deserved. Because
even croissanto tastes good. Is that what you're saying?
The croissant is amazing. Like that's the best crust.
I love croissant.
It does not look good, but it tastes good.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: they're calling it croissant.
Yeah.
It's what is known as
puff
like a puff pastry, like a full puff or a rough puff pastry. It just has a bunch of layers in it, but the texture and the flavors is really good.
Yeah. Kentucky, I bet it was good.
Stoned.
Luckily, I finished it all, so it wasn't like not in one sitting, but I finished that. Yeah, it was good.
The score is gonna.
So I know you put stuff on top of it, so I am curious because that picture,
the stone state of when you ate it.
The picture, it looked kind of dry on the sauce.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't think so just eating it, but yeah, I could see it. This is a very, I mean, that's almost to the edge.
Okay.
I mean, you're not going to get, I mean, you're going to get sauce starting about, halfway through. But
About where the pastry is
I'm
collapsed.
pointing with my cursor, like you guys can see. Where
Yeah.
it starts
I'm not
on
gonna
my
lie to you. I
screen.
think I was looking at where you're pointing because my eyes moved in a circle. I was like, oh, right there. Like,
Yep, that's the point. That's what I saw.
But actually, I think the close-up picture makes it look a little bit better. But you just have to try it to understand. But
so
yeah.
could you flake this off like a croissant or like one
Yes.
of those muffins?
Sometimes it falls, depending, you'd be eating
Yeah.
pizza, it comes off in
And
like
so
pieces.
since it's like it looks like what 3 layers maybe of that, is it too much
Oh,
croissant?
it's more like 6 or 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how is the bread distribution like, to the sauce and the toppings? Well, obviously you add stuff to it, so
DiGiorno makes a killer croissant pizza. Like
Okay.
I would probably just get that normally if I hadn't started down this road of doing these reviews, but the price is creeping up on them. They're
Yeah.
getting, $10-12 for a pizza that I don't know if you could tell, but this is not that big.
No.
It's,
you could like
that's 2 people at best or 1 me.
in most
I mean,
places
that's
for
that's
that
it.
At
money
my
you can
best.
get a fresh pizza. Like
Exactly. I mean, you
Yeah.
could definitely go to Caesar's and almost cut that in half.
oh yeah. Or dude, like I know I talked about 7-Eleven pizzas are pretty good for like $7, like $6, $7. They're not bad.
Vegas 7-Eleven. Yes.
Oh yeah.
No,
Not
even
everywhere in the
Colorado
country has
7-Eleven.
Good gas stations.
Even Colorado 7-Eleven. I was surprised when my wife brought home
Well,
like the
yeah, I
veggie
would think
supreme.
Colorado, every place that could possibly sell some type of munchies food probably does.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, and we do pretty well with it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I mean,
would
literally, the air freshener of Colorado is weed smell. Like I know,
That's true.
I've
That's
been
very,
there.
very true.
So my question is kind of off topic, but not. Last question on pizza. I swear, best
Sure.
question you've ever heard. Ask anybody. Would you recommend, since this is like the croissanty crust, the flaky crust, that you could dip this in like a gravy?
Ooh,
Too contrasting.
well, I'm not a fan of that whole sausage gravy lifestyle.
Okay.
Plus, if you're talking tomato sauce with like country gravy, that does not sound good at all to me.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
try
if
it.
it was if they had this offered as a breakfast pizza, absolutely, I think
Yeah.
you'd be right down the road. And I don't know why they don't, because they only offer like 3 versions of this.
Gotcha. Because like yeah, you're right. A breakfast pizza version of it would be like I like if
Would
I'm
be
gonna
amazing.
have flaky. Yeah, I like the gravy. Like
I know.
there's a Maverick gas station here or whatever, and sometimes I go there in the morning to get food. I think I've told you guys about it. They have great food, but they have everything: breakfast food, and then they have like fresh pizzas being made right in front of you, and all this stuff. And so sometimes I'll get like the biscuits and gravy, because obviously biscuits and gravy is delicious. And then I'll get like they have like a breakfast pizza, and I'll get that and like dip it.
Yeah, almost like ranch, except you're using gravy instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting straight to the arteries.
Vandal,
Yeah.
you see what Mike D's saying in chat?
Mike
here?
D says 7-Eleven pizzas are excellent. They have a breakfast croissant pizza from DiGiorno. They do have one.
So he's saying
Oh.
they do have a
So
DiGiorno
I've seen
croissant breakfast.
at my local 7-Eleven, I haven't seen the croissant one. I'll have to look. I stopped looking at like 7-Eleven food for a little bit, but I do know that they had a breakfast pizza for a little bit when I was still buying like their pizza food, and it was just like regular pizza with like eggs and shit on it. And I'm like, I'm not a huge fan of eggs. They fuck up my stomach. I love the taste. I can't eat them, and so I never
okay.
tried it. I stayed away from it. I can't do that.
Yeah, Mike D, you just sent me on a quest, because I'm gonna find that if it exists.
He said
Like, I
sausage
did
and
not know.
gravy too. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I don't really like that, but I'll give it a shot. I mean, I'm not that picky.
And Manny in chat says public school has a bomb breakfast pizza. That is a bar out here. I'm sure. I think it's a chain bar, so they're probably in Colorado.
Gotcha.
What?
All right. So we can go on to our first game of the evening, which is going to be retro video game Real or Fake.
Real fake.
All the bumpers came out really good tonight too. So.
Real fake. Just got warm in here, man.
All right, bumpers down. I tried to make one for boat parts, and I tried to do this whole Skyrim Oblivion trader thing, and I did. Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Remember that thing we made for him? Didn't even use it.
Remember that time you never followed through?
Yeah, you remember that time?
Uh-oh. Whoa.
All right, we're going full screen for this, guys.
You see his little squirt screen right there. His little squirt.
Yeah.
Looks like
What
Harry
happened?
Potter's head.
We gained a teal screen and we lost an Anthony.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh fuck you.
Oh
Ripper.
no.
Ah.
Retro video game night, baby. Yeah, I found this site that had all of these cartridges for Atari on it, and I'm like, hell yes, this is what we're gonna do. So you guys know the rules. We've got 8 video game cartridges up here. Chat members, please feel free to join in on this as well. The panel members are going to tell me how many they think are fake to start with, and then we will go through them individually as after we get done with everybody's guesses. So basically 1, 2, 3 across, or 1, 2, 3, 4 across the top, 5, 6, 7, 8 across the bottom. Easy for me to say. And take your time, look them over, see what you think. I think I put an easy one in here, but we'll find out.
Oh, I think he definitely did. Mike D says he'll ship us a pizza if they don't have one, dry ice style. You probably it's 7-Eleven pizza. You can probably just ship it normal. Like,
Yeah. It's already hard as a rock.
yeah,
It still won't be thawed when it gets there.
yeah. I bought the frozen pizzas and brought them home and made them. And I don't know what it is, but something about them heat lamps make them so much better.
You should just buy your own heat lamp. You can get them.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
put
then
them in the air fryer.
I'd be doing. See, that's the thing. I need to get a bigger air fryer. We talk about pizzas a lot, and I'll stop after this. But my favorite ones are those square Tostinos.
No, you won't.
Ones. The square, I think they're Tostinos
Oh, hells
or
yeah.
whatever.
There'll be another pizza review next week. It's not like it's gonna
I
end.
know, I know. I still want the good times to stop. So I'm definitely gonna say that there are at least 4 fake.
At least.
At least.
That's a vague answer.
I don't know what is that.
So there are
mean
4
4,
fakes.
or does that mean more than 4?
4. I'm saying 4.
3 fakes. 3 fakes. I'm
V8
saying
says they're
3.
too small to see on the screen. Man, I made
Oh,
that
that's
full
too
screen.
bad.
Put on your peepers, Grandpa.
We're already big screen. Can't get bigger than this.
Yeah.
It's 3 fake. 3 fake, 5
Zoom
real.
in on your phone and then use the thing to move it around.
Yeah.
I unfortunately am agreeing with Suya Rug. 3 fake, 5 real.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mike D says 8 is real, 3 is real, 1 is real, 56 real. Oh, 5. Sorry, 6
Nope,
real,
there's 56
not
that are
5.
real.
So 8, 3, 1, and 6.
And 56. No. Autocorrect always has it right. 56 is definitely
Anthony's
real.
like, you found the secret cartridge.
It's the Easter egg.
When Tucky Shine says 1, 5, and 7 are fake. Oh, man.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 5, and 7.
Rocco, you gonna reveal yours first? You
Like
want
every chat member
Yeah.
or has their own opinion. It's like
2 is for sure
sure.
fake.
for sure.
Yeah,
that's what
I know
Manny
more
says.
about Atari games than anyone.
Fucking autocorrect. Autocorrect is king. I'm gonna go with 2, 5, and 6 are fake.
2, 5, and
2,
6.
5, and 6. Any reason for your choices?
Well, let's see. Quidditch. Bad Bunny conquers Bad Fur Day was the first for a bad for that. I maybe it is. Don't know. And I dug into the Vandal School of Logic with that text under the Atari Video Cube being just a little too weird. So
Okay. So Snorkel's going 2, 5, and 6.
yeah.
Yep. It's
Fair enough.
actually
All right,
2,
Sewer Rug.
6, and 7. It's actually 2, 6, and 7. 2, Bad Bunny. Yeah, no, the pictures on these Atari games either need to be square and basic or way outlandish, and then when you play the game, you go, "I am nothing like the Phoenix." You know?
Yeah, that's why I have no question about 4 and 8 being real. Like that art, yeah, no, fine.
yeah. Those will pass. Those will pass because you're either going to get Phoenix or Enigma. So yeah, 2, 6, and 7 because Quidditch rules, and then strip poker. Yeah, I couldn't.
So
afford-
Steve-O's agreeing with you and V8's agreeing with me.
All right. Well,
Let's see who.
All right, Vanna, let's
see who
start from the
wins.
beginning.
All
Give
right.
it to me, baby.
V8, hold on. V8 says,
Oh,
but
good.
V8 says, I'm on my phone, can't really zoom in, and so blind they can't give me glasses. Get a robot eyeball, dude. Ben says
Next time we'll
5.
do it in Braille so you can.
Well, we can just do one at a time on the screen. Ben says
If
5,
you
6,
came
and
here for
7.
sympathy, you ain't getting it.
Yeah.
So
Suck it up, Buttercup. V8 says, but it looks like 2, 5, and 6 are fame if I read the titles right. So fake. Mike D says, which one is Quidditch? I was just going by the artwork. And Mike D is Quidditch is 6. Steve-O
It's
says,
Quidditch, not
shut
Quidditch.
up. Steve-O says 2, 6, and 7 are fake. All right.
shut up, Harry Potter.
Podner. Yes.
I'm going to say 1 I was iffy about, but I could kind of see that as a thing because like you tap stuff and you move it around, maybe. But 2 is definitely fake, and I'm going to tell you my reason why. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you why the ones that I believe are fake. Number 2, number 3, number 6, and number 7. Because you didn't space them on the cartridge, you have the black bars like it's an Instagram post, but you formatted it for YouTube. And I think that's the reason why. Obviously, Quidditch, whatever. Atari Video Cube, I was a little thrown off by because those look like new modern graphics, and it looks a little cartoony for back then those days. Mind Eraser looks like something that could be from that era, and it's just like bam, 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 shooting shit. Phoenix is really cool artwork. It could be from something else, but my answers for fake are going to be 2, 3, 6, and 7.
All right, so you're taking the middle 4.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Bingo.
Everybody
Did you
in
just
chat
say,
caught up.
sir?
Yeah.
That just happened.
That's just ew.
I'm trying this new strain of weed.
You're
I feel
caught up
great.
with chat all the way, right?
So far, yes.
Yes.
Mostly.
So the reveal is
That's
Oh
close.
damn.
Oh, he got it.
No, I missed the last
No,
one.
he missed
Wow.
number 8.
But see, number 8, you got me good because like I can't see the border on it. So either you added the texture to it or it stretched the fit. But
So you base these games on where the border lands.
oh my god, get the fuck out of here.
Uh-huh.
I see no border he's talking about, so I'm just gonna just let him
you know
have
what,
it.
Sirrug, I think guessing these is your destiny. Anyway, go ahead.
When you look at it, Snorkel, see how like the Quidditch, for example, right? You see how you have the stadium and the green grass and all that, but there's that black outline around the green and the graphic.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So that's the border. And then when you look at the the strip poker, it's on the left and the right as well as the horse racing. You have those borders on the side of it. They wouldn't waste space like that on doing something commercial because that's
Then
potential
explain
space.
number 1.
Yeah.
But number
All
1
borders.
because the Enigma machine's all you're going to see on the screen, so that's all the graphics there. So that's not a border, that's the actual part of the graphic. You're showing the Enigma machine. But when
As
you
much
go
as
over
I
here,
hate to agree with Anthony. Anthony, does it sound like he's pulling it out of his butt right now?
no.
Well, hey, whatever got him to here, because he got a fair amount.
He got
of
the
them
most
correct,
of them right. Yeah.
I'm taking away.
Yeah.
Here's another way you could figure it out, and this is I wasn't going to tell anybody this until we were done, but the Enigma machine was the first one I found, and I'm like, oh, I can recreate that. It's just a red bar with a picture in there. But if you look, there's a little rainbow strip at the top, right above the red line. Okay. I use the Enigma machine as the template to do all the rest of them. So they all start with yellow. If you look at the other 2 that are real, they don't
change.
start with yellow. Yeah. But it's one of those things, like, unless you knew what you were looking for, you would never see it. But, I had fun with this because I thought
Well done.
that these, looked close.
You totally got
Yeah.
me with number 8. I mean,
And then
for
I just
fuck's
took
sake.
little squares of color, yellows and blues, and then just took the so you could
Think
see
you
through them,
got-
the transparency way down, so they just looked aged. So it would help it. But,
You got absolutely everybody with 8, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody in chat, all of us, you nailed 8.
The sad thing is that's named after a drink I had in a strip club.
He was just going off strip poker for that one.
I was sitting with this fucking stripper, and I'm like, "What do you want?" She's like, "A mind eraser." I'm like, "Make it 2."
But does anyone remember that from video games? Like the cartridge, it was like books. You can't judge a book by its cover. You'd get these like Galactica and stuff, and you're like, I'm gonna be in outer space. And then you get the game, and your stick is
Yeah, all the way up until like when box art became fuck, when Nintendo started doing it in the early 90s.
When they were
Sure.
doing, yeah, and on all their original NES, all their original NES, what the fuck cartridges, they were
Yeah.
actual 8-bit
Game
graphics,
screens,
game
yeah.
graphics, like and all that stuff.
And then you put the cartridge in, and you're just like,
Oh, and you could flip to the back of the
Yeah.
box and see like actual gameplay.
And Wintucky is needing a certain slide from you there, Anthony.
Yeah, when
What's
Tucky
that?
says, "Man, if you
Man.
made those, pretty good, bud."
Thanks, man. I did make a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
I
Ben
almost
says
made
you
them
did.
all, but I was like, man, that's gonna make it too easy for Snorkel to go. They're all fake, or
They're
they're
all
all
fake.
real.
Ben also says he did good. I own Atari games still, so Ben's still retro gaming.
if you hadn't put Quidditch in there, I would have said they're all
I couldn't
real.
help myself. Like,
Yeah.
I did just the absolute worst names, like because I mean, they made everything, so it was like
Oh yeah.
coming up with something. I was like, horse racing. I'm sure there probably is a game, but this ain't the cartridge, so I'm just
The
gonna make
first
that one. But I
basketball
made
game.
strip poker. I was like, okay, that one's just ridiculous. And then I made Quidditch, just, and then knowing full well that didn't become popular until way. But I knew there was gonna be somebody out there like, did they have Quidditch back then? Like maybe they, And
Well,
Bad
Harry
Bunny
Potter
is
was like
named
the
after the
60s.
artist, the musical artist Bad Bunny. So anyway, it was
The
fun.
first basketball game for Atari or Commodore 64 looked like Pong, but they had like arms sticking out the top, and it was Pong basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's basketball. Okay, I believe
Yeah.
it. So yeah,
That's passing the bag to your buddy at the bar. Beep, 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 beep. No.
All right. Well, I think we should go on since you guys are feeling pretty talkative tonight. Let's do a little debating.
Uh-oh.
Chatty. Nope.
Sewer. This one came out really
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah, we mean the trailer.
good. Except
Oh,
that you use the
no.
Avengers. No.
I did use the Avengers spot. You fuck, man. Every time. Calling me out. That's more like the faux Avengers
Yeah.
font, but still,
That's when you get it at the bazaar and it's the bootleg.
at the flea market.
Yeah. The Avengers, but it doesn't have an R at the end. It's an A. All right.
All right. So,
yeah.
go ahead. I was just going to say,
All right, so
we're
Snorkel,
gonna
you too.
debate.
All right, so
I've got 3 different options for debate. These guys usually pair off and do this. It's really not going to matter either way. But you guys want to choose a pair, like who wants to go first, kind of deal.
I like right.
And then I'll actually let you pick 1, 2, or 3 to start
Snorkel
because they're all equally debatable.
Yeah, Snorkel chooses.
Yeah, Snorkel, please.
I don't know what I'm choosing.
Well, who are you partnering with? Like, there's only going to be 2 of you.
I'm gonna partner with Vandal.
Okay.
Someone from the
Wow.
chat. You have to go to the chat.
I thought we were doing a dong party.
We're doing that after.
Oh, fine. Partner with Vandal.
Yeah, see?
Mhm.
Accuse me of not paying attention.
All right, Vandal. I don't care. You just pick whichever one you're pro or con. And so, which is better, Pac-Man or Mrs.
Ooh.
Pac-Man? This is a retro
okay.
video game night. So
Do I
Oh,
get to see the other options, or is this just the one I'm getting?
this is it. This is yours.
Oh
is the
yeah,
battle.
I'm going Pac-Man. I have so much for this. But Snorkel obviously is Miss Pac-Man. Yeah, am I ready to go now? Do I start?
There's only one other option, so that's the one he gets.
All right.
So
I get Bluey, the ghost.
Snorkel, you have the option of going first or second.
I'll go second. I'll let him put on his captain
All right.
hat.
Captain Vandal, you're up.
So you're gonna really ask me who's better, Mr. Pac-Man or just Pac-Man? Excuse me, ambiguous, or Mrs. Pac-Man? Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Pac-Man. He makes more money. She only makes 70 balls on the dollar. Number one. Number two, she's not allowed to come out until like he's done his thing for a couple of years and he gets tired and bored, and then he's got to spice things up. So he goes home to Miss Pac-Man. Number three, she's outdated. And then how do you even know if it's really a Miss Pac-Man? She's just a ball. He's just a ball. What makes the difference here? Do you think that Mr. Pac-Man walks out there in the morning and it goes, "Brr, brr, 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 brr," and he sees a little ghost floating around and stuff like that? Miss Pac-Man's out there helping clean up shit? No, she's out there getting her fucking gloves put on. You see those gloves on her? Fancy pink gloves. Miss Pac-Man's got his work gloves, and they're orange, OSHA safety corrected, protected, ready to go. He's not falling off any ladders because guess what? He's not climbing any ladders because he's already at the top. You're muted,
Rebuttal.
Snorkel.
I am not muted. I was just being
You could
polite
be.
and letting you talk.
Okay.
It's a shock to everyone. I wasn't
I am.
interrupting.
Is my screen broken? I'm checking. Is this a Sewer Rug takeover again? Go ahead. Absolutely.
Mrs. Pac-Man is superior, better graphics, better gameplay, better scrolling between the sides. It didn't hitch and hiccup and cause you to lose precious seconds where the ghost would advance on you when you were transferring from one side of the screen to the other. Also, the pink is way more stylish than your Caltrans fucking work gloves. And how can you tell it's a female? The bow. Like, did you miss the bow? Did you not see the bow? Or is the hat too low on your eyes? Like, of course, Mrs. Pac-Man is better.
All right. Well,
Also, like Mike D just pointed out, Miss Pac-Man, dad ass though. Yep.
she has no ass. She's round.
Who would you rather look up on Rule 34?
All right, you know
Mrs.
what?
Pac-Man or Mr. Pac-Man?
Depends on the mood. So see, Snorkel's over here gas lamping you guys, okay? He's talking over here about transitioning things and all this stuff. He's just using popular jargon. He's like, so Miss Pac-Man can transition from this side to that side or whatever. Don't fall for it, guys. He's
both of them could.
There's nothing
Did you
better
never
than
use
an
that
American
pathway?
Japanese classic. Okay.
Did you never use the side transition pathways when you played Pac-Man?
And see, now he's resorting to personal attacks, and he can just be goblin balls.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Did you?
This is why no one's
because it
in your
was an
arcade.
upgrade.
I see the Pac-Man machine. No one's Miss Pac-Man machine behind you. No one's playing it.
Nobody's playing any of these. They're mine. I bought this bowling alley just for me.
As long as it has that smoke smell left in the carpet.
Oh God, yes.
I need that.
Sweet smell of ancient
man,
tobacco.
Just walking through that doorway and get hit in the face with that is something that takes me back to my childhood.
So in chat, we do have some people. When Tucky Shine says Pac-Man. V8 says, I thought Vandal couldn't get sadder, then out comes the hat. Oh, you can see the hat. You can see the hat. It's smaller than the cartridge was on the screen. I think you're just looking at what you want to see, V8, and it's me and Mr. Pac-Man because we're the winners.
He likes seeing you dressed like a sailor. I mean, hey, who doesn't?
Chips ahoy. Steve O says they're both excellent at Goblin Balls. Good point. Neutral, very political of him. Miss Pac-Man, the ass, though, of course. Also, Mike D says, so like we talked about earlier. Yeah, nice butt.
Ben trying to be way too bipartisan here.
Yeah.
You think if they did a Pac-Man movie now, they could do it as like a transition movie into Miss Pac-Man?
Ooh, Mr. Pac-Man becomes Miss Pac-Man?
Yeah,
See,
and you know what? Kylie Jenner or one of the Jenners could probably play the parts.
Oh, no.
Could play both parts, really.
No.
Like those late 90s ones where you had one actor playing every role in a family.
No.
As long as they could get
Somebody's worried about having a
Wahlberg
dick
in it.
show on their screen, and we're talking about stuff like this.
They can't do that, and like a little off topic, but it's Futurama already did it with Bender in the Gender Bender episode, and you can't top that one.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah.
Also,
But this would be
Bender's
live
evil
action.
twin is way cooler.
Mike D says, Randall, love will keep us together.
All right, so Sewer Rug, you have to make a final decision here. Who is the winner of this debate?
Snorkel. He actually debated the game. Vandal was just a slander piece. He put on that hat. He intimidated, and it was intimidating. But Snorkel actually made some solid points, and there's a lot more to do in Miss Pac-Man. So,
yep.
Round ass.
All right.
Yep,
That's a biased
You heard it here,
opinion.
folks. Miss Pac-Man is the winner of this particular debate. Vandal, you did a hell of a job trying to
He
defend.
dated Miss Pac-Man. This is not fair.
It's not Mrs. Pac-Man, Snorkel.
You know
it's
what?
mid.
It's
Goes
all
by
right.
Mid
I
Pac-Man.
Googled the answer, but I didn't use it, so you're welcome.
I need to channel my inner Mike Tyson to say Mid Pac-Man.
Ms. Pac-Man. All right, well, since Snorkel won that one, it will be Snorkel up against Sewer Rug for this next battle. And since Snorkel won, he gets to choose first whether he wants to defend or protect Mario or Sonic.
Ugh.
I can't believe the pictures I was able to find with them doing that, too. These were completely different ones, too. And I'm like, dude, that
the
looks like
Milady hat coming out just means that Sewer Rug, you get the 30th anniversary Sonic, and I'm taking OG Mario.
I'm a fucking sewer guy, man.
Sanic? That's Sanic?
You
Okay.
get some Sonic, and
So that means that
get
Sewer gets to
Mario.
decide whether he goes first or second.
I'd like to go after the plumber. It's always the best time to go.
Fair
going
enough.
before the
Jeez.
plumber sounds safer.
So Snorkel, you're up, buddy.
OG Mario is OG Mario.
Well put. Sewer Rug.
Was that
That was it. Yeah, that's all he's got.
That's all. And his arms are crossed. Okay. You may have Luigi. I got Knuckles, buddy. You may be out there collecting coins. I'm collecting rings. And I loop the force. All right. You got a bad, weird creature you're fighting after. My guy's got a crazy mustache and he's floating around. He's doing things. You think you're fast for a plumber? You barely drop down the pipes. I run through them. Okay. Super speed. Supersonic speed, as a matter of fact. Who do you got in your movie? Link Wenzamo? Chris Pratt? I got Jim Carrey.
Sewer
Come
Rug, I
on,
think
man.
Steve-O has a very valid point for your argument, too.
Steve-O, that was a weird ass commercial for those like 2 years that ran.
All I'm saying is my haircut is on point and it matches Sonic's. And we just got better shoes.
It is going somewhere fast.
We're just going somewhere fast.
Gotta go
okay?
fast.
Look how fast my hair's going. It should be like that.
It's going very fast.
So that's what I got to say.
Going.
God.
Do you even have a pinball game? Oh, you got a pill dropping Tetris game.
Actually got plenty of
Wario.
pinball
Oh.
games. Got a doctorate, does tower defense, climbs up ladders, was the first person to defeat Donkey Kong.
I wonder who would win in a Mario in his cart versus Sonic in a race.
Sonic.
Probably Sonic.
He's faster. Much faster.
Sonic's the only thing he's got going for him is super speed.
Have you noticed I've said that 8 times? I am
Yeah.
so at a fucking loss here.
You really think I was going to take the losing of these
I mean,
two?
you could have taken Sonic and let the plumber do the.
No.
All right, anything in chat worth mentioning there, Vandal?
Yeah, Mike D brings out a good point. Shouldn't it just be Miss Pac instead of Pac-Man?
What the?
And then I corrected him, said, "Did you just assume the pronouns?" You know,
Pac-Man.
Pac is Pac-Man.
It's Pac-Man.
Oh my god, I'm gonna figure out how to make that. Steve-O says Genesis does what Nintendo don't. V8 says Mario because Sonic is just a furry on meth, and you know what?
Hells yeah.
Oh,
I'm waiting for you to get to Mike D's at the bottom.
yeah.
Keep going.
Yo.
Ben says Sonic is superior. I mean, he does spins. Mike D says miss whatever she wants to be. Ben says coffee, tea, donuts, Sega. Sonic has the word hog in it, so
Hedge. Oh.
at first I was like
On a hog.
Sanic? Like
Sanic.
Hog?
Sanic. Hedge.
Shanic?
Sanic.
Snonic?
Snog.
Snogic? That's going to go down a bad way. We're going to stop pronouncing words with those. Steve-O says 2 words, chaos control. I don't know what that is.
It's a Sonic movie.
So were these like feuding people at any particular time? Were there like Sonic people and Mario people and
They tried
the
the
twin show meet?
90s,
Yeah, the
but
90s.
it was more a Nintendo versus Sega
the
debate. And,
console war, yeah.
yeah, and I personally like the Sega consoles way better than the Nintendo
That
consoles.
you are with OG Mario.
But Mario's just done so much better game wise as far as like how many games in the library and what he's been in versus
His
Sonic's.
diversity of games is like
Yeah.
it's
Whereas
always based on
Sonic's-
Sonic speed.
Yeah.
Always.
And sometimes they fuck up and make a 3D world like idiots.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the movies. Like everyone can't be great.
But the Sonic movies are better than the Mario.
I was wondering if
movies, though.
anyone was going to bring that up too. Or whether
I
Yeah.
tried.
Yeah, no, and Jim Carrey definitely an awesome Professor Egghead or
I have to
Professor
agree.
whatever.
That was the only
Dr.
thing worth
Robotnik?
watching.
Dr. Robotnik, same
Robotnik.
difference.
No, that's Dr. Mario. I do like
The gamers were the true winners of the console wars. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were. We got the Sega Dreamcast. Fuck
So,
yeah.
oh my god, yeah.
Hydro
we were supposed
Thunder
to talk
all
about
day.
Stuff. I forgot all about that, and then I remembered it right now. Anyways, Sewer Rug had a lot of passion. I'm not gonna lie, and I will give him credit to the point that Sonic is enduring somehow. I don't know who still plays
I
it.
agree.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I'm not hating on it. I wasn't really a big fan of Sonic. I didn't understand it. Like I played it on the Genesis. Like, okay, I go through this loop, I jump through this thing, but now I'm back in the same spot. Oh, now I'm drowning. Like
Oh, the water levels. God damn.
Ben, just
Yeah.
remember that for later. You're gonna get plenty of that. So
yeah.
no worries.
And then Ben says Sega Game Gear. So yeah, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Sega
the
has
Game Gear,
brand
fuck yeah.
recognition, reality, but
Recognition?
recognition, no recognition. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Snorkel on this one.
All right.
Winning
2-0 right now.
Yeah.
I would like to see a loser debate off between Sui and Vandal.
Okay. So Vandal, I'm gonna let you choose. This will be no choice at all, I guarantee.
Yeah. Ben says Sega Game Gear.
Oh
was sick as hell.
no!
Yeah.
I
Sega
am
Game
so
Gear-
glad I skipped this one.
Ben
Yeah.
says Sega Game Gear was sick as hell. And yes, I had a Game Gear for a little bit. I traded up from some Legos to G.I. Joes to a Game Gear somehow. And it was the coolest thing ever that had 20 minutes of battery life, man.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
but it had backlighting, and if you turned it
Yeah.
on, you had like 10 minutes of
Yeah.
battery life.
And that motherfucker was huge. I mean,
Weighed
that
you
thing
down.
was
and they put
great.
it in little kids' hands.
Yeah. But
That thing
Everything
flew
always looks
everywhere.
bigger in little hands. So yeah.
Oh,
I'm definitely gonna choose Lara Croft Tomb
Oh,
Raider.
really? Yeah. And this is supposed to be like GoldenEye, like 007.
oh yeah, no, that
Yeah.
totally is. Don't
I,
worry.
I left GoldenEye for Suirug. Seems like something he would play before he gets
He
his
put the
balls
My
stuck
Lady
in a
hat
fence.
back on, so definitely.
Yeah, that's right. He put the hat on. He's got to respect me. That's a I respect women hat. They don't understand me. They don't appreciate me hat. Suirug.
You like to play GoldenEye?
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
A girl can never do this. So
Look
yeah.
at Ben being the
Surug gets
rich
to
kid with the
decide,
wall adapter.
Since you
Damn.
chose, the Surug gets to decide who goes first.
Well, I always love a good tomb story. Vandal, please tell me about this Tomb Raider.
All right.
Take Steve-O's comment.
Steve-O says Lara Croft titties. Yeah, actually, let me work up to it. You guys can't just go straight polygoning right in. Yeah, so a little story you might tell. Back in the day, talk about PlayStation, the original PlayStation. It was a brown, flat, little pita bread thing, or whatever, but it wasn't quite pita bread. It's more like a book. You open it up, you just got this game just came out called Lara Croft Tomb Raider. And you're like, all right, cool. I want to take a break from Spyro for a little bit, So you go home. It's got this chick on the front. She got some Bango Tigos, whatever. Stand there. It's not why you bought it, You're interested in the story, There's good articles. You read the back of it, And then all that stuff. So you go home and put it in, pop it in, that goes on those little ball bearings, goes down, turn it on, and then the sound comes on, the PlayStation, whatever. And then the best fucking game you'll ever play in that generation will turn on and come alive. So Lara Croft Tomb Raider, you all know her. Her name's Angelina Jolie. No, but yeah, no. Lara
Just
Croft
pissing
Tomb
off
Raider.
Mike D right off the bat there.
Yeah.
Angelina was terrible, and then
Yeah.
seconds later, you're like, Angelina Jolie was great.
So you play this game. This lady is
I
from.
wasn't watching the movie for her acting.
Yeah.
No, God, no.
This lady is from from like a rich, posh, like UK, European, English kind of family, right? She goes out, she finds artifacts, she does stuff. So anyways, you get started in this game. You got a creepy ass fucking butler, won't leave you alone. You gotta lock him in the freezer and kill him or whatever, so you can walk around your house. You got a nice house, you go out, and then you gotta go on these adventures, right? And you gotta go find these artifacts, or else the world's gonna explode, or the planet's gonna fall into the sun, whatever. So, anyways, back then, sure they had games like Dino Crisis, but in games like Lara Croft Tomb Raider, you got to go up against T-Rexes. In 1919, what is that, 99, I think? Yeah, it had to be somewhere around there.
Earlier?
Maybe 2000 and yeah, it had
That's
to be
when
earlier
that's
than
when
that.
Vandal got it, but he
Yeah.
98? Yeah.
had to wait for his brother to get it from somebody.
Yeah. You go out there, and you're fighting dinosaurs. You're going through these weird caves. You get to do all these puzzles. You get to go off this stuff. Let's do a thing in a certain way. Open it up.
1996, my dude.
Yeah. So this is a long time. So I didn't get to like 98. So anyways, you do
It
that.
was a different time, folks. It was
Yeah.
a different time.
It was.
And while you're out there, you're exploring these caves with these dinosaur stuff, finding artifacts, saving the goddamn world in booty shorts, you find this waterfall in this cave, right? And you're like, oh, You know, it's a video game. There's always treasure behind the waterfall. It's not behind the waterfall, it's in the waterfall. You'd swim at the right angle and you turn your camera around and you'd see the best boobs you've ever seen on a PlayStation console in 1998. I'm telling you, man. Many times you had to turn the game off, like you're watching the commercials for the Girls Gone Wild and stuff, and your parents come home and stuff
And somebody
like that.
comes in the room,
Yeah. And then you got to go through the end, and you got to fight this god thing or whatever, and you got to use you had a couple of different kinds of weapons. You go through stuff, and like to me, this is the like predecessor. Obviously, like Pitfall, people will give it some credit, because you get to jump over, do obstacles, whatever. But I would say this was the predecessor to Assassin's Creed, because you got the sneak around stuff, you got the grip on the stuff, you got the crawl up stuff and hide around, sneak up on things and do all that stuff. You got to be sneaky, and the fact is, that game had an ambiance to it to where it wasn't a horror game, but it could scare the shit out of you. And I like that a lot about that game. It was fun. British hot chick, saving the world, 8-pack abs, 12-pack boobs. I mean, like, what the fuck are her gun holsters holding to? Like, that's her leg. That shit's going to fall off, but it stays because she endures through the end of time. There's movies about her now and all that stuff. And I know Sir could probably bring up, there's 007 movies. Name the last good one you saw. Anyways, that's my argument.
Would you like to retort there, Mr. Rugg?
Yes, of course. Hello there, Miss
Ooh.
Triangle Titty. Let's go ahead and begin the battle of James Bond versus Tomb Raider. Do you remember the days coming home from playing outside on your bike? You and 3 of your friends would go raid tombs together in epic battles? No? You and 3 of your friends maybe shooting each other to a deadly match with golden guns? That sounds more like it. Of course, Golden Gun was more of a challenge, more of a single-man mission. You could choose to do that and be sneaky and sly like a mystery agent, 007 that was. Or you could head-on-head battle each other in epic battles daily. Come on, man. Golden Gun. How many Bonds have there been? Enough Bonds. They're out on bail already. Okay? We didn't have triangle boobs. We didn't have booty shorts. We
Actually, you did.
epic adventures. Please.
You did in 007 GoldenEye. You had three
Well,
pairs of triangle
Everyone was worried
boobs.
about that. Everyone was worried about getting the golden gun. getting
You
the
had
sniper.
no. It was all about the proc mines, my dude.
It's all about
Golden
traveling
gun.
through the vents and getting to the right spot without anyone knowing your secret passageway. There was a lot more adventures to be had because you had the option of single player or let's all get together and shoot it out.
Tell me how GoldenEye is more superior to my game when GoldenEye is the only game on a cartridge that would lag and glitch.
Because
It would
Back
freeze.
to-
It's a solid state drive, and it would.
it was
while
made
it was
by a-
freezing, did you
It
have
was
any
made
good
by a
music to
team
listen
of
to?
13
Snorkel, you're not
people.
allowed to interrupt. Right?
The snorkel, sip, sip, sip. While it was freezing, did you have any good music to listen to? I'm sure.
No,
Tomb
because
Raider.
it went.
Not while it froze.
Right now.
Can everyone play the Tomb Raider theme in their head? Music? No. What about Goldeneye? Oh, you know that one, don't you? Hey, Jingle.
Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep.
It's all about that pussy galore.
Come
Yeah,
on,
no.
man.
So which game is
GoldenEye
that?
GoldenEye is just great value Austin Powers.
Ew. No, it's not. Also, it lagged because it was a team of 13 people that had never made a video game before.
Oh my God, Snorkel.
Trivia is
There you
coming
go.
up next.
This is what I got. This is what I got. Better weaponry, more action, 4 players instead of just 1, or single player if you wanted to do the
All right,
mission.
imagine how terrible it must have felt to play a game you wanted to enjoy and you had to share it with your little brother because it had multiple players on it. That's terrible, number one. Number
Yeah,
two,
your brother
you're-
must have hated that.
You're playing it right here, with fucking, 4 screens there. So now you're looking like V8 over here trying to see the screen unless I'm on it.
Oh, the people that would yell at me for screen watching. That's what the screen's there for, you fucking asshole.
Full screen, dinosaur, polygon, pitted titties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyways, that's the end of my
I
argument.
say we let Anthony, you judge this.
Wow.
Who won? Who won? You decide.
He's going to say that speech from Billy Madison.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, he is.
We are now done.
Honestly, I feel like you guys both have compelling arguments because what Vandal is saying, I like, because he's saying, it's almost like Tomb Raider was the origins of games like Prince of Persia and Assassin's Creed and things like that. But Suarug is almost selling me in the fact that GoldenEye was a precursor to games like Halo and Battlefield and Modern Warfare. They're two different things, but when it comes down to it, my review is always going to go to the one with the boobs. So unfortunately, Vandal's going to win this one because there's boobs.
The minute Steve-O put up Lara Croft titties, Vandal won. So
yeah, pretty much. But I have to say, Suarug, you put up a valiant effort on that for sure, because this was a tough one. Obviously, I knew I made sure that Vandal got to choose Lara Croft because I know about his passion that goes along with Lara Croft. But I thought this would be a good argument, and this was a good debate. You guys definitely did well. But
now, if I could be honest, I would choose 007 for real over.
Yeah. If I was going to play another, if I had to pick one of these two games to play right now, it'd be 007 GoldenEye.
Mike D said participation trophies for both of you.
And like Steve-O said, GoldenEye for endless replay value and shed time with friends. I had titty mags to look at boobs. Yeah.
It was a different time, folks.
Yeah, that was one of the best games of GoldenEye. First games, besides like one other one where you play with friends and have fun.
Yeah.
Like Siphon Filter maybe, but like, oh, fuck that. That game was terrible. But yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed another fun-filled episode of Master Debater.
Of clips we can take out of context of everybody's speech.
Yes. Wow. I would never do that. That would be dirty and wrong and fun.
That's why I say the bad stuff before we go live.
All right. Well, the last segment that I have planned for this evening is going to be a dong party.
Potential to win a prize.
Like I said with the commercial disclaimers on the radio. I love those disclaimers. They're like,
participation does not guarantee winning.
Yeah.
So all the panel members are going to pick themselves a chat member. Have the possibility of winning this thing that's invisible on my screen right now. I have to do this. There we go.
It's back.
Turn off the green screen.
You get a 2-pound bag of leftover nerds, but they're completely healthy and delicious. I would not recommend dipping them in ranch dressing. So
no. Don't know why the ranch dressing is on the screen.
Is that a sticker for ranch dressing, or is that like a
ranch sticker?
Oh wow!
So gentlemen, choose and perish.
I say Vandal chooses first.
I say Vandal chooses.
I mean, I guess we have to make sure they want to play, but they're usually
they get no choice.
Well, you know what? I'll take Mike D. If Mike D wants to be my partner.
Yeah, way to go.
That could be like, Prince and Dave Chappelle thing.
All right, pass it on.
Obviously, Suarug. Circle gets to go last. 8's the V8.
I'm going with Ben.
Ben's knowledgeable. It's a good choice.
And Vandal already called out who I was going to partner with.
Yeah. Ben, you're helping me. We're winning this, so you get nerds.
I didn't hear who.
V8.
Oh, V8.
The V8's agreed with me the entire time so
now
far.
The chat members, you guys can use your Google Foo if you need to, but just know that you're gonna have to be quick and don't give the answers away out to someone who is not your partner. So we'll throw up the board here for a little retro dong party. Yeah, it looks awesome. I know.
Oh, whoa. Those numbers are not in order. Come on,
They are not. Oh.
No.
Yes.
No.
Take it in, Snorkel.
This is the snorkel board.
Let me
do something to help Snorkel. Hold on.
Do I pick 8 or 9? I don't. God, no. It hurts. It hurts.
His anorexia is kicking in.
Why, man? Why would you do this to me?
Is it really 1
Why
or
do
is
you
it
think?
9?
Oh, shit.
All right. So who won the most debates tonight? Was it all just a 3-way tie?
Snorkel.
No, I was last with losing. It's either Vandal or Snorkel.
It's Snorkel.
I got 2.
Snorkel. So since you won the debates, I'm just trying to figure out an easy way to do this. So we'll go Snorkel, Vandal, Suarug for this one. So Choose and perish.
Oh god, deep breath snorkel. Yeah, no, I can't look at the screen. I don't even know what number to pick because I can't look at the screen.
Is
I'm
it
also
8
waiting to
or is
see
it
if
9?
V8's still, cognizant.
You're gonna get the same results.
I got Ben and Mike D are cognizant and going in, but V8's like, nah,
Partners
fuck
left
you.
the building. Good
Fuck
luck.
you. I'll
He
go with
logged off and he chose him.
yeah, exactly. He's like, no, fuck that shit. I'm out. I'll go with number 9.
Number 9. How
Yeah,
did I know?
that hurts.
And these aren't any particular hard order. Actually, I think I took it pretty easy on you guys. Vandal, if you wouldn't mind reading these out, that
Sure.
would help things out quite a bit. Make sure I'm on the
Oh,
right one
V8's
here.
here. He's not.
Yeah, he is
All
here.
right.
He just does not care that I picked him. He's like, fuck you.
Chuck E. Cheese was originally founded by Nolan Bushnell, who also co-founded what video game company? Dun, dun,
Pretty short time, but I'll do my best.
I don't know why I did the Law and Order SVU theme, but dun 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 dun.
Actually, when you were talking about Laura, when you first started off, it sounded like you were going to say, "Let me tell you a little story about a girl named Laura." If she lets you in her tomb, then she's a whore.
I mean, yeah. Explore that tomb.
All right, this isn't this isn't an open-ended thing. I'm trying to fill some space here.
What I was trying. V8 knows this, so do I. But I don't know.
Go ahead, V8.
So go ahead and answer V8.
Answer V8.
I'm waiting for him to drop his knowledge bomb.
Either one of you that answers this correctly.
It starts with an A.
Go ahead, V8.
What is Atari?
We don't have to do the what is, but that's cool. Yes, Atari is the correct answer.
He said, "Shut up, nerd."
I just watched a video on Chuck E. Cheese this morning. Hells yeah, I knew I picked the right person. Fuck yeah.
How? What?
I feel like I'm going to end up sending Grim Green some nerds here in a minute, but anyway, we're going to find out. All righty, so that one is correct. So Vandal, you are up next.
Yeah, who the fuck wakes up and is like, this Chuck E. Cheese documentary now? That's what I'm going to do today.
Evidently me and V8.
Yeah. All right, Mike.
Where do you think all the games came from?
7.
All right, Mike, get ready to answer
7.
Vandal's question.
All right, let's find 7.
Good luck. You put them out of order.
And what video game universe created by Capcom were fucked? Would you find a character named Jill Valentine? Oh, never mind.
You're
the
not
name
fucked.
of this game also could mean a home-dwelling spirit. Mike D, I guess I could wait for you. It's gonna be 20 minutes, but
Seconds.
Resident Evil.
No, yeah, you can answer it. It counts for the team. So if you know, you know.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil is correct.
I was like Capcom versus.
I like your home dwelling spirit.
Yeah. Burn some sage.
This was the end of the week. Like these were pulled from somewhere. You'll see that later on with another one. But Vandal, who's your partner? Mike D. Okay.
Yeah.
Mike D.
And he's pulling more weight than I am. I may have got the answer right, but he's roasting V8 in chat, so he gets.
He is, yeah.
You know, whatever a teammate needs to do to help. That's the important part.
There we go. A little sabotage. Ben, get in on that. I like odd numbers. Let's go 5.
5. All right, going 5. Going 5. Pull up a 5.
All right, Ben. Let's win this 5 question.
Ben left chat.
Oh, great.
What is the name of this franchise, which shares the title with the term of residual radioactive materials in the atmosphere? Wow.
Sure. Yeah, you guys get fucking Atari.
This one's easy too.
This one's very easy.
Yeah.
Franchise that shares its
This
title.
is extremely easy if you know what you're looking for.
I see what you did there.
Residual. Okay. Ben, you better pull
Yeah,
out.
we're needing
I'm
Ben
not
here.
even Ben, I put away my Google. Ben. I really didn't even, because I don't know how to type the word radioactive or residual at that matter.
Imagine Dragons.
Well, that's not what we're imagining.
Just the chat's allowed to use the Google, not the panel members.
He's doing it
Oh, is
right
that how it
now.
works?
His
No, I'm
screen's
not.
out of focus.
I said I'm not.
You're looking up. You're booking another. You're booking another.
Ben's answer for you, Suey.
All right, I'm gonna go with Ben's answer. What do we got? What the? All right, hold on.
Well, we can say one of those letters is correct.
Okay, what would you do? What is the name of this franchise which shares its title with the term for residual radioactive material in the atmosphere? Ben, anything? I'm gonna answer in 10 seconds.
Oh my
If you
God.
don't-
9, 8, 7.
Oh.
like green fog? What the fuck? Hold on. Half-Life.
No.
Well, unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Vandal, would you
so-
like to show off your shirt for the millionth
Well,
time?
Snorkel, you're the next one in line here. So
I'm gonna go with Fallout.
Fallout would definitely be the correct answer.
I
on
didn't even
that.
plan that.
He's like doing this with his shirt for like the last 5 minutes, and you just.
I
I'm
don't
trying
listen
to help you.
clues. I
You're
don't
my
listen to
enemy.
clues.
It's also the name of our
Of the
show.
show.
Anthony said,
like-
"Look." Anthony said, "Look," and I thought Activision because they had the eyeball. That was it.
if you looked up at the channel you're
Well, you went
watching
way
right
deep into
now.
that. God, I can't wait till we play Password. That's gonna be hilarious.
Oh no.
All right, so
I choose Snorkel
yeah.
already.
So Snorkel
Uh,
and V8 got another point, or another 5 points, as it were.
Oh,
And
Sure, bye,
Snorkel
Ben.
is back up for
Ooh.
the choosing. So
Also, Ben has an entire catalog of games to go play that are worth it. Go play Fallout.
I think Patrick is behind like half the episode, but he's
Patrick
doing
is
well.
he's watching us on Internet Explorer because
Patrick,
of
you need
golden
to hit-
pause music that slaps. That's why.
Patrick, you need to hit that live button, buddy.
No, let him be where he's being. Okay. I appreciate
Steve
his
O
ear.
knew that answer, and you guys didn't pick him for a partner. I mean, I didn't either, but
Yeah.
I'm blaming you guys.
You
Sorry,
already
Steve-O,
picked my
these guys-
partner.
all right,
I'm sorry
Snorkel,
about
pick a
these
number,
guys.
any number.
Picking number 8 to be proper with where I should be living.
Fair enough. Good luck reading this one, Vandal. I mean,
Is there 3-syllable words?
Devo, you already got a bunch of sausages, so let it go.
Oh.
What 1981 arcade game features the titular amphibian trying to cross a road without getting squashed by cars and a river without getting eaten by predators?
Or getting hit by logs. The logs
Good
were
boy.
so painful on the
Boy, and he's
rivers.
throwing the
all right, so
paper.
we're going initials on this
Sight
one.
bike, and you're jumping the triangles. You're just
With that fucking engine on the Excite bike that just puttered out every 5 seconds.
But you got
fuck
to
that.
make your own track.
No.
That was the best.
You made a straight line with triangles.
Yeah, but you decided where the triangles went and how you would.
Anyways, Frogger.
You can't say that.
And the correct answer would be Frogger.
Hells yeah.
You can't say that. You can say Fraga.
Frogger. I can't have the hard R in Frogger.
Oh my goodness! It is your turn, Vandal.
And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 left.
I don't know. I got V8 as my partner. I can say Frogger.
6.
6. All right.
It's lagging. No.
Sausage and cheese
What
and treats. Hells
1980
yeah.
What 1985 video game begins with a planned departure from Independence, Missouri? Fuck, man. I don't know if I want to wait for you. You said old games. I'll give him some time to catch up. I do know what this is, though.
It was a retro video game.
Yeah.
but if
It's
you
a-
don't catch
it's
up in this
retro.
game, you die. Okay.
You yeah,
So-
you
There's a
you-
mix named after it. You can eat
If
it.
you make fun of that one kid Devil Driver, you die of it.
I hope the next question for me is like, what was the hair color of the third character you saw in this game from 1982? Like, man.
Dude, you
Doesn't
gave
seem
us
like
some...
the other two are having any problems with these.
Dude, you
with these
have
questions,
like
so.
on your screen the word Fallout. His
The
shirt
show.
says
And I
Fallout.
gave
I
you
know
a partner
about
that can
it.
use the internet to find out.
Like yours was easy, my dude.
V8 says, I'm not that kind of wetback, goddammit.
Help.
Frogger was just a story about immigration.
I just needed the permission there, VA. It's all good.
Mike D, if you want to say this, if you know it, if not, I do know the answer. I know that there's a lag between when we say things and when
Did
we
he
see
said
them.
Whoopi Center Square? So say that as your answer.
No, I'm not saying that. Is
Vandal, go ahead.
Center Square. Like,
Put it in. That was.
Lock
Oh,
in your
partner
answer there,
agreed.
Vandal.
All right,
Mike
Mike
got
D,
you.
Oregon
There we go.
Trail. Phone a friend.
I hope you get dysentery, man. I'm one of those.
Oregon
Oh,
Trail
we
is
dysentery
absolutely
all the
correct.
time.
Yeah,
Vandal
you're
and
gonna
I
get bit
haven't
by a
died from
fucking
it.
snake and get gangrene.
Yeah, no,
There
you're
you
gonna
go.
You
fucking flip.
have the beard for a guy that dies by getting bit by a snake.
I skipped the
You're
fucking
gonna
trader
try and
post.
ford your first river and tip your fucking wagon.
I
It's gonna
skipped the
happen.
trader post. I don't need your foods. I'm gonna
I
Oh.
could
collect
see
berries.
that's gonna drive you to the ground. You like to hold on things for too long.
Let's go with number 3.
Pat Nick had a pretty decent comment there too. Number 3.
Patrick, he says, "Oh God, please don't tell me I have to draw Laura Croft with a cock."
Yes,
I
yes,
like
you
Patrick
do,
half an
Patrick.
episode back. Okay, I like Patrick half an episode.
Number 3 there, Suey.
Yeah, 3 it is.
The first Star Wars video game was based on which movie? It's a good movie.
Ooh.
Well, Ben, let's see your true intergalactic theories here. I have no
Your
device I could use.
colors.
I think I know
Very
this one.
first, it's not on the Ewok Christmas special, so don't go there, Ben. All right, I'm giving you another 10 seconds to really pound this one into the ground, okay? We're gonna believe in you. Have faith. Have excitement.
I feel like
No,
Ben's
we're
not
not
sure.
talking about Excite Bike anymore. No more excitement.
I know he won't let it go.
Yeah, he won't.
What?
They go.
As soon, whatever Ben puts
Ari
out there is what I'm
Patrick.
gonna say. It's happening here.
You don't know this one?
Ben's got you in chat.
I'm gonna go with The Empire Strikes Back.
Here we go.
And
That was the
correct
most
answer
normal he's
is
ever sounded.
The Empire Strikes Back.
1980. Like it was a long fucking time ago.
Ben, we're last on the board, but we're on the board now. How's that
You
feel?
are on the board.
We're on the board, Ben.
Good
We're
job,
on
Ben.
the board.
You're
It's
carrying the team
Ben. You've just given Suirug his first point this entire episode.
this
Yeah,
entire
whole time.
season.
This year. I mean,
Wow, March.
feels good to win. I mean, I
All right,
didn't win.
Snorkel, 1, 2, or 4?
Let's go with number 1.
Number 1.
That's in the number 7 position.
Oh wow, I gotta zoom in for this one.
Oh.
Inducted into the Guinness Book of World Records in 2005 as the most successful coin-operated game.
I don't know this one.
And
Most
Ben's
successful.
celebrating early, which I'm here for.
Victory dab.
Which gives me confidence for the rest of the rounds. So we're going fine. We're doing
Ben
fine.
the real MVP. Hells yeah.
I'll make the dab time bumper for next time.
You can't Google it, Snorkel.
Huh? I am not. I'm replying to chat.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I could see
I'm
your hands.
waiting for. There we go. Pac-Man. Final answer.
Pac-Man's correct.
Thank you, there, VA.
I knew this one.
I did not. I didn't know if it was
D. He says
cigarette machine. Ooh, actually, on a technicality, I think
Operated.
Mike D wins this one.
I
Coin
used
operated
one of those.
game.
Yeah. I used one of those like within 10 years. Like
do I get cancer or not? That was the game. Or the coin operated condom machine. Do I get her pregnant or not?
Those were hit or miss for sure.
Oh my god.
Patrick
All right,
says,
2 or 4 there, Vandal.
Someone pick Patrick.
yeah. Well, Patrick, here's the thing. You weren't really talking in chat when we had to choose partners, so I didn't think you were still here. I thought you were
Awesome.
drawing a glorious
Patrick, you're
glob
so
piece of
far
meat on Lord
behind.
Croft.
No, I'm going to let Patrick join me and Ben because I feel really confident. at
You
this
could
point in
use
the
it,
game.
but yeah. So
But
you got one
Patrick-
question
yeah.
left.
Patrick says, if this is trivia, you all that didn't pick me because I'm young will regret that because I'm obsessed with retro everything. Good luck, though. Kissy face. So shady.
Good luck, though.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had 2 and 4, you said?
2 and 4. 2 and 4.
Let's go out with 4. Fuck Sewer Rug.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
No chance.
4.
We're going to steal, Ben. Look it up.
Oh
Sorry, go ahead.
wow. This would be the hardest question so far.
In July 2021, what original Nintendo Entertainment System cartridge sold for $870,000? I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
say,
always, Patrick. Always non-participants can answer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You want to help them win, you go right on ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Legend of Zelda since Patrick's here.
Wait,
It was
what?
a golden.
It was at
cartridge.
GameStop. Sorry, go on.
No, that's how much they charge you for after you trade it in for $1.
Is that your final answer? Is that what you're going with?
I'll wait for Mike to catch up, I guess, since we're being fair.
He says not true, Patrick. So just put that out there.
No, this is Patrick.
This is Patrick.
But I'm pretty confident it's a Zelda with the golden, it had the golden shell or whatever, you know.
Which
And-
Zelda?
Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, Legend of
Yeah.
Zelda, and I had that one. I didn't like Zelda. I wasn't a big fan. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna know people are gonna hate me for it. Zelda's apparently a good game. Yeah, but yeah.
Yep.
Legend of
I
Zelda.
I believe it was an unopened copy as well.
Yeah.
That
like,
would do it.
The box and everything. It was fucking.
Seeing all
there
this
was-
shit like this, like years later, dude, makes you like, I want to get like the Vision Pro or whatever. I know it's first gen, you shouldn't do it or whatever. I want to buy one just to keep it so I could be like the guy like Steve Jobs wiped his ass with his toilet paper, $40,000. You know what I mean? Like some of this stuff. But you gotta think about it, back when you were kids and shit
Go
like
ahead,
that. you
V8,
never
help
wanted
out
to see-
Vandal really quick. Just
We
put
already
out
got it.
Yeah, no, it's already gotten.
But yeah,
Uh,
anyways.
All right,
many
so
numbers do I get to choose
Sewer
from?
Rug versus Process of Elimination gets the last question.
Mario Kart driver with the shortest name.
Oh no.
I couldn't get this one.
Ben.
Ben is not the right answer. Ben is
Ben,
a short
I need
name.
you to find the
Ben?
list of Mario Kart driver names and read me the one with the least
Don't-
amount of letters in it. I know you
Don't
have.
forget, you also have Patrick, so you can get help from two.
It's
Even
true. It's true.
all the chat members could answer this
Yeah,
right
it doesn't
now
matter
for
at this
you.
point.
It all comes down to this. It does matter.
You could
This
just
is a
start spouting
crucial
out.
moment.
You could get this
names.
wrong and still be in the same ranking.
Yeah.
Oh, see, so I'm trying to aim to the top here. Ben, we could take this home tonight, okay? All we
Yeah,
gotta
this last place is locked in if you get this right.
do, not dude. Okay, it's not jars.
Steve O
either.
says, dude, we live in an age where women sell farts in jars. Man, I gotta turn off my search history.
I don't
Go ahead,
know what
Ben.
that's in relation to.
Because I was talking about saving stuff, you know.
Uh,
I wonder,
you
like,
gotta-
you know,
you
the
need to
first
start saving your farts.
bathwater or whatever, you know.
yeah, you need to start saving your farts in your shower water, my dude.
This has microplastics in it, like yeah.
And Ben's just gonna put my answer out there, and we're gonna take this one home. All right, go ahead, Ben.
It's either Ben or Patrick. You could go with Mike D's answer. V8. V8's
V8
got
Anyone
one
can
for you.
answer.
Don't
If
worry.
Go for it,
you wanna
V8.
give him the answer.
You want me to? Is King Koopa?
He can't win at this point, so everybody throw him a bone.
King Koopa is a good one.
That's a very long name.
Oh, all right. We're shrinking that down.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Princess Toadstool. That's a pretty good one. Is that not?
King Koopa is shorter than Princess Toadstool.
Okay. That's fine.
My God, dude.
I think they're called King Koopa.
Mario
which
is shorter than Princess
Mario.
anything, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There's
Toast. Toast.
I'm
Toast.
sorry, what was it?
That's
Yes,
Toast is
Toad.
not the right answer.
Toad.
not even what he wrote.
I said Toad.
You said toast.
Yacht me, dude. I said Toad.
I thought
Toad
there was
is a
going to be
great
another smaller one. I don't know.
Yacht
I don't
me
play
right here.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, I was thinking there was gonna be an Ike for some reason. I was like, kick the big-
Yeah, I was like, three
When you
letters.
said, yeah, when you said Ben, I'm like, that doesn't count.
Well, Ben, I feel pretty confident about this one. We'll see what the tally is, but here to help.
Yeah, it's not good. It's
What?
not good. So Sewer Rug, we'll start with you. You have 5 points total.
That was that answer, wasn't it?
Um,
Well done.
2 and the 3 put together. There's your 5 points right there.
Math.
Vandal had 18 and Snorkel had 23.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's close.
That's because he
Oh,
got the free Fallout one.
Although Steve-O has a point, Toad was the best drifter. Yes, he is in Mario Kart. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
was low to
top
the
heavy.
ground.
So V8, am I sending Grim Green a prize pack filled with Vandal's crazy face shirt and 2 pounds of nerds? Can't wait to watch that episode.
Well, you got to think about work's got to pay you extra now because that's free promotion on a huge channel.
Ben, we
Also,
won where
Ben,
it mattered.
Ben,
We won
you
where
did
that-
not lose. You won backwards.
It's not about who you win. The real rewards are the friends we make along the way.
Ben, we
That's
won.
not
last
true
place.
because I made Vandal as a friend, and that wasn't a reward.
If we were playing golf, Sewer Rug, you would have done great.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
Ben,
yeah,
I think you chose the wrong partner. Is what it came down to.
Yeah.
I'm notorious for winning, but just
Definitely don't pick Sewer Rug
This
when
is
you're
why I
trying.
chose Sewer Rug for the rage ad I did this week because I knew he wasn't going to like any of this.
I have to honestly say that's probably the most right answers I've gotten in any game we've ever played on this
Yeah, it is.
I meant well. I meant well.
Reverse winning dab. Woo!
show. I think every question had a correct answer from somebody. So
Yeah.
that was when I was like, this has got to be the easiest game. Let's build up their confidence before. video game parts.
You did that. The last question was kind of hard,
Are we doing a
but-
rapid
but
fire?
the
of our-
first question Sewer Rug didn't know the answer to still scares me.
Yeah. V8 says, can't wait to see that vape mail segment.
So there's your answer, Anthony. And then,
Great.
are we doing a quick rapid fire of what our favorite retro games were? Is that
Oh
cool?
yeah, rock on.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I already put
Anything
up,
that takes away from boat part time, I'm good with.
I put up boat part bumper too fast. Go ahead. Yeah, because I'm glad you brought that up because I do remember this game.
Yeah, you first, man.
So, we were talking about this, and I don't know about you guys, but like everyone has like a game that they remember, right? A lot of people like the first game, like the first Call of Duty, play with my friends, first 007, Tomb Raider, whatever it is. Everyone has their first. The first game that I played that I really remember forever, for the rest of my life, besides Grand Theft Auto San Andreas cheat codes, is this game called Seaman. And Seaman was a game on Sega
Of
Dreamcast.
course it was.
Yeah, you would remember your
Yeah.
first
Played
Seaman.
that right after
Right,
Laura
and then-
Croft.
Yeah. So, Seaman was this game on Sega Dreamcast, and I don't know if you guys remember Sega Dreamcast. It was a pretty innovative system back then. They had the little memory cards with the screens on it. You put in the top of the controller and all that stuff, and like you can play like little mini games on them sometimes. But for the most part, it just looks cool. Stuff back then, like early 2000s with screens, late 90s, whatever it was. It was really cool looking, and it was the first console that I can remember that you can connect to the internet with because you could plug it into a phone line and you can play the Sega system, the Sega network. And like there was some stuff on there. They used to have the thing like I told you guys about before, Sega Channel, but that was coaxial. But this is the first console that you could use to connect to the internet and play games like against people and stuff like that. Crazy Taxi. You weren't playing right next to each other, but it did the thing where like they'd go first and then you'd race their ghost. Anyways, so I got the Sega Dreamcast because I grew up poor. I talk about all the time. Yeah, I'm sad, whatever. But I went and I traded like a pair of shoes and I traded some CDs and shit. And I finally worked my way up to a Sega Dreamcast. And I was like, okay, cool. I got a Sega Dreamcast, I'm going to connect this motherfucker to the internet. But it only had one fucking game with it. It was this game called Seaman. And then I also had a demo disc because those were a thing back then with Crazy Taxi on it. So anyways, I'm like, it's a picture of this guy. And, I'll put it up on the screen so everyone could see it because it was fucking weird. It was weird. So let me go ahead to images right here and pop this up. Open a new tab. All right, sorry. Window capture. And this was the guy that was in the game, right? Like, look at this thing. Like, once it pops out the screen for you, it was a human face with a weird, like, tentacle dick vacuum attachment on his head with, like, the body of a, like, Billy Badass singing bass. You know what I mean? Like, this is what this looked like. Like, he just looked angry, all the fucking time. So,
Don't make a move.
Yeah,
Weird.
yeah,
So-
that was Seaman.
that was Seaman. So, but the whole point of this game is you're supposed to get to know him. And this is back, like, everyone thought, like, oh, Xbox Connect was cool. You could talk to your console and all that stuff. No, the Sega Dreamcast did it first. And they did it with this game. So it had an attachment that you had to plug into your little memory card slot. It had a microphone. And you would talk to this guy. And you're supposed to get to know him. The thing is like, you think, like, oh, I'm going to be nice. He's going to like me. He doesn't like that. I'm going to be mean. He doesn't like that. I'm not gonna do anything. He doesn't like that. He doesn't fucking like anything. You can't make this fucking fish happy, man. And I get it. It's just a fish in a fish tank. And he's just sitting there, and you talk to him, and you got to feed him at certain times. And it went off real time because, like I said, the Sega Dreamcast could connect to the internet or whatever. Blah blah. It had a battery system. It had a timer in it, right? So it knew what was going on. It was like a Tamagotchi. They had to come home and turn on, and he'd fucking feed it and do all this stuff. But anyways, all you could do is fucking make him mad. That's all it was. Like one time, I got him to, like, say something happy, and then after that he killed himself. Like he killed himself. I'm not even joking. Like he choked on his little fucking like dauber thing, and he's like, oh, this is fucking terrible, and killed himself. Like I'm like, I said good morning. Like what the fuck, you know? And anyways, it was a weird game for the time, you know. Like
Who are you to tell me what kind of morning to have?
yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
did you cry? You're like, see, man, you're like a metaphor for my
No,
life.
I didn't cry, but I was sad because I was like, I just want this fucking fish to live. You know what I mean? Like, I took it real personal. I did this for 6 months, man. And then he would get mad at me and his little thing. He'd shoot shit out of it at the screen and like it'd splat, you know, and come down and all this stuff. It was a weird fucking game. I mean, granted, you know, I played it a lot. I didn't pay attention. Like, I don't know what the context of it was really. I don't know what the point of this game was.
There was no point.
Yeah, but I loved it. I don't know what it is. Just so fucking obscure and so fucking weird. It's my favorite game. It's my favorite classic game. And like now, like yeah, Sega Dreamcast is classic, you know, and stuff like that. Retro, I guess. I wouldn't say retro, but you know, it's a classic game, and it was a fun
I was
game.
reading chat. There's some good stuff in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's worth. In chat, we said.
Starts with Battletoads and just
yeah.
gets worse.
Battletoads says V8. Battletoads on fucking Game Boy is amazing. Your tail is too long, V8. Please simplify. Mike D says Wipeout on PS1. Yes, fucking yes. No one
Yeah.
ever remembers Wipeout. Those were the
Wipeout
funnest
was the
fucking
shit,
games.
dude.
You just fucking
Wipeout-
floating jet skis. with
Wipeout
rockets.
and Road Rash.
Yeah.
Road
Oh,
Rash
yeah.
was
shit
good.
out of
Did you
people.
play
Yeah.
Burnout?
Yeah.
Burnout
was
2
good.
was awesome with the
Crashing into
slowdown.
people.
Oh,
Steve-O apparently knows C-Man. Says C-Man's a fuck game. Mike D says thanks for the nightmare. You're welcome. Steve-O says watch the AVGN episode about that game. I'll have to look that up then. And then Ben says I played Duck Hunter on the Nintendo a lot. Then Sonic 1 and 2 on Sega. Then had a Saturn with Daytona USA.
Daytona
and then
USA. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And my
There
friend
we
got
go.
a PS1 and we played Gran Turismo all the time. Gran Turismo was like the
The
game.
goat. Yeah.
And V8 says, I'm sure Vandal has lots of experience with semen shooting at him. That's why
Oh,
you're
yeah, he
blind
does.
and you can't see stuff. And your parents didn't lie to you when they said if you kept doing that, you go blind. And look at me. I can see the screen. I can see you. And I can see my futures better. But yeah.
He's just bitter.
I could see it.
So
Pass
Sui,
it on, Vandal.
Yeah. So obviously, Suarug wanted to do this too because he had a favorite game.
Do you want me to go next and leave him for last, or do you want him to go next?
We could leave him
That's
for
up to
last.
you.
I know he has stage fright for whatever reason.
Yeah, sorry. Tell your story.
For mine, for classic video game is a stupidly badly made shit-tastic RPG from '99 called Outcast. It was the first game that got me to stop playing first-person shooters, stop with the Half-Life, Team Fortress, Doom, Quake, Unreal Tournament. God, everything that I played up until that point, it was the first RPG I played that wasn't isometric and had choices that actually mattered. Like if you killed a random NPC, then 2 maps later, you wouldn't get access to the quest that allowed you to progress the game. But you could kill him if you wanted to. He was annoying. He spouted random shit and called you an asshole. So you could just kill him. You'd have to start your game over, and you wouldn't know for 6 or 7 hours that you had to start your game over. But it was the first solid RPG that had choices, and it started me down the road of I would have never played things like Skyrim or fucking Oblivion or anything like that if I had not played that shit-tastic game.
So do you get to choose between playing as Andre 3000 or Big Boy?
No, it's not spelled with a K. I know, right? The first time that
3, 4.
when that band came out, I got very confused because I'd played a game and it's with a C instead of a K, so it makes way more sense that way.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you play as some kind of
So it's a bad Nicolas Cage, Hayden Anderson Christensen's
Kinda, sorta, yeah. You play as a token generic white soldier dude that gets taken through portals on intergalactic pan universal fucking journeys with weird aliens that want to
Intergalactic.
planetary. It's a fun little game. They did a remaster in like 2015 or something. So if you want to play it, it's worth playing. It's a good game. It's just
I think
not
they ported
great.
it for consoles too.
Yeah, they did. They brought it over the
I tried to
Xbox One.
play it because you told me to, and I didn't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
mine
not
is Indiana Jones, and Raiders of the Lost Ark for the original 2600.
Hells yeah.
Oh, you're talking classic.
Like Pitfall needed to have a step up, and that
It
was
was
the game that
hard.
allowed
That game
Pitfall
was
to step
fucking
up.
hard. You think it's hard playing a game with all those buttons? Try a button and a stick.
The sticks
That
were
game
the
made
worst.
That's right.
that game made the original Prince of Persia seem easy. That
Yeah.
game is a fucking torture mess, dude.
Fucking hard. It's really hard.
That was the first Elden Ring.
So,
You just die.
Sewer Rug, I am dying, edge of my seat, to know what your favorite retro game is.
What is it?
Also,
Sewer Rug?
Duke Nukem 3D was great.
But okay, no, you no.
Oh, sorry, I was reading out chat. I thought we were including chat in
Yeah,
this.
Bandle, can you read out chat?
Yeah, Ben says I did play all the Half-Lives, but wasn't a kid at that point. As an adult, Portal was the shit, and some of the popular first-person shoot-'em-ups in Forza 4. And V8 says Duke Nukem 3D was great.
Hells yeah, you could tip strippers.
There's boobs.
Yeah, there was boobs. If you tipped them enough, they took the tassels off.
All right, Sewer Rug, you've
Fuck.
stalled out longer than a Toyota Civic. Like,
OG Mario. Thanks. Good night. No, I'm kidding.
You can't steal my debate answer.
No, fuck, man. I spend a lot of time driving for work, and so I get a lot of thoughts, right? I thought about the N64 had this cool wrestling game where you can make your own characters, right? And I made this tag team of soap and conditioner because they like were two things I never used. And right, like I had all these like plans and like, oh, Marble Madness was fucking
Next
great.
to the mat, Hurt Plus.
It was soap and conditioner. I wanted to, battle shampoo. He wasn't even there. Point is, for NES, I played like Marble Madness. I played Back to the Future. I played Total Recall, all those cool games. But
No
I had
Monkey Ball?
one cartridge that it took me over 3 years to beat. And I remember the frustration and I remember the anxiety. And I remember the first time I won it, beat it, I thought 9 months into the game, it was a fucking sham. All right. This game was called Quattro Adventure. Quattro meaning 7 or something. But on the back of it, there was no, it's fine. On the back of it, there was 4 letters, A, B, C, D, and you could click the button or move the toggle stick over between either Robin Hood, Boomerang Kid, Linus, or Dizzy's Adventure. Now, Dizzy's Adventure was an egg, and this egg was on an island, and he had feet and a hat, and he would collect 3 items at a time. That was it. And you had to use 3 items to, like, open a lock or make a tree fall so you could get to a thing. And you had to go underwater sometimes, and you had to go above the ground, and you had to do a bunch of stuff. So Dizzy's Adventure was really cool, really difficult to pass. And the first time I got to the end, like 9 months into it, it was like, hey, guess what? You fucking beat it, but you didn't get all 30 coins. So that didn't count. The messed up thing about the 30 coins is some of them were hidden in the graphics, and you had to push down on the NES controller to like collect the coin. So it was a whole struggle. It was, oh wait, V8's correcting me. Quattro is not 7. All right, that's fine. Point is, it had those 4 games on it, and I played Boomerang Kid. I played Linus. I was okay at that one. Collecting candy bars was really cool. Robin Hood was right. You shot arrows, bam, bam, bam. But that Dizzy game it took me 3 years to beat, and I stuck to it. So in terms of favorite game, I played that probably the longest, and it was Dizzy's Adventure. And that was originally on, Commander 64. It was on Atari, and it eventually made its way to NES in like the late 80s, early 90s. So yeah, that was it. That was the game. That was my favorite.
I did forget someone in chat, Steve-O, I'm sorry. He said RC Pro-Am, originally on the NES, but I still have a copy for the Genesis, which I actually played earlier today. And that's the RC car racer game, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was fun.
It's kind of in the name with RC.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna, say it was about RC Cola.
Like Mike D's.
Royal
Tag
Crown
conditioner
Racing.
for that soft control.
And I'm glad you brought up the wrestling thing because, like, those were games back then. Like we don't really think about them now, but wrestling games on like PlayStation, like N64, they were awesome. Like,
They were
Yeah,
really
they were.
and they had all
And
like,
then they got worse somehow.
yeah. But like I like the old, like even the old graphics and stuff like that were great because that was like some of the first games besides like Tony Hawk that had like real music in it because all the people that come out in wrestling, that it's actual music, just like clips from songs, right? And like the
Yeah.
Stone Cold the glass breaking would come out of the Rocks thing, and
Big
all that
Show,
stuff.
yeah, all
Yeah,
of it,
like
yeah.
those games were really good games. Like I always forget about them, but like those were classics. Wrestling games were
You
great.
could give them
WWF.
custom gestures and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can make your
Yeah,
own character and stuff, like you said, shampoo and conditioner. Like I made a guy with underwear in his head, and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
Captain Underpants.
yeah,
Why not?
those were great games, though. But all right, we are 10 minutes over, but guess what? We're gonna at least do 2 retro game things. I found a couple things.
Yeah. No,
So,
let's rock and
anyways,
roll.
I'm not even gonna run the bumper. Video game part. Beep beep beep. I was gonna make one.
I
and
like that bumper a lot better than the actual bumper.
I wasn't gonna do the other one.
Thought he was gonna start singing in 8-bit, like
So an Nintendo NES games / system. So the price that he put on the main page, remember, he is piecing this out, but he did put a solid price number on this. That's the price I'm looking for. Okay, it's
So
gonna be
the
whatever
price
it
would
is.
be for the bundle.
Well,
I need to see how much gamer patina this has before I give any
But
guess as to price.
There is a solid price for the bundle, and it's solid price, so you guys will be betting on this. But original NES games and retro bit console. Console comes in original box line with 2 controllers and works just like the original console. All prices are in the last picture, so I'm going to show you the last picture. All items can be purchased together for blank. So let me make sure I didn't put up the picture with the price.
For how much?
And it's up. So these are all NES games.
Jokes that never get old.
No, it's not up.
Not yet. So I'll go ahead and read them off for you guys to catch up. Did Sui just combine Commodore 64 and Sega Commander controller to get a common Commander 64?
Yes. Some things we just let go.
Mike D says Super NES with 5,000 games. Oh my god.
Yokozuna was badass. Also, Bushido Blade on PS1. That one was fucking fun as hell.
The Ninja Gaiden games?
The original ones, hells yeah. Those were hard.
Yokozuna's Revenge was fucking wicked roller coaster when I was a kid.
So when these drop, I'll finally catch up for you. He's got a Super Mario Bros. 2, which I think is a super slept on game. That was my favorite Super Mario Bros. 2. I had no idea what was going on, but it was a lot of fucking fun.
Oh yeah, dude.
You got the Skater Die?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. 43.
Skater Die, 43.
There we go with the RC Pro Am.
Yep. Super Pitfall, and you guys can't see it, but 2 copies of Tetris. Not just 1, but 2. Because everyone, for some reason, had 2 fucking copies of Tetris.
Also, I remember that Tiger Heli game, and it was so bad. But speaking of cover art, that does not do justice to what you actually play.
Doesn't have Contra though. No Contra.
At first look, I thought that said Tiger Jelly. I was like,
And I don't know if you guys remember, but there's a game called Narc where you were white cops going into the black neighborhoods and the brown neighborhoods.
These do not have enough gamer patina, but I like the thumbprints on the
RC Pro-Am definitely has more.
Yeah, the RC has been exposed to cigarette smoke the most.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised that Surug didn't choose the side-scrolling Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
That was a great game.
That was huge. I played that in arcade, obsessively.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tekken all the way. Yeah.
Mike
and we
D,
got our first bid from Mike D.
Yeah, he says $134. Steve-O says Mario 2 is really Doki Doki Panic from Japan. And I think I remember seeing something about that. I did watch some stuff on it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't pay too much attention. But yeah, Super Mario 2 was actually a whole different game, and then they just branded it for Super Mario. And that's why I think I like it so much, because Japanese games and Japanese stuff like that, it's very foreign. It's foreign, but you know what I mean. It looks different. The art style's different. The vibe of it's different. It's a little bit more trancey, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's how I got out of it. But
agreed, V8. Very much agreed.
Yeah. We got Snorkel with 1,000. Kentucky Shine with $75. Ben with 200. Anthony with 250. Yeah, Tiger Heli was fun. That's not an NES. It's not an NES, but it's a retro bit with the NES games.
Yep.
I couldn't find a Nintendo on here. Like on.
You're not gonna.
Yeah, there's no way.
Those things are worth too much to be put up on Marketplace.
Yeah.
I have one.
It's
Put it
probably
up on
worth some money.
Marketplace.
V8
Yeah,
says
see?
100. Steve-O says 159. Sewer Rug, what would you
Yeah,
pay to go down?
I'd fucking smash my head against 300 bricks for this.
300 bricks. All right. Anime style says Mike D. Yeah, Super Mario 2 just had that style. So the actual price being sought for the set, and someone actually hit it on the head, is $100.
Wow.
V8, fuck yeah.
The games were worth that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I went as high as I did. I thought for sure they was gonna be asking for more.
Yeah. Nice job, V8.
Dude, $100, you could get more than that if you took it down to a local fucking game store.
We have like one, man, and they don't take NES stuff anymore.
I think
Oh,
Wintucky's
shit.
right. I think all these games are rigged.
Yeah, there's extra spit on them from like 1992.
Oh god, yeah. That RC program, I think that's Steve-O's direct copy.
Never
And
been
so-
returned.
When you used to rent video games from Blockbuster, just never
I
take it
wonder how
back.
many people actually still have like a VHS tape that has the Blockbuster sticker, like a cross tape that never got returned.
It would
for
probably
whatever
be
reason.
worth something right now.
All right, so this is a standing arcade machine. Arcade 1-Up Deluxe
If you
arcade
give me the hand
game.
motion again, that'll help. Okay.
Okay, now I know what he's talking about. Without
Right.
the hand motion, I was lost.
Stand up versus a sit down stuff.
Yeah, standing up arcade
I
machine.
feel like we got a flag on the play.
So it's right here. Long description. Wow. I don't know what the fuck. Prince Charles
Just-
and Lady Diana, Luke and Laura, Miss Pac-Man and Galaga all made 1981 a year of iconic unions. With 12 classic games from 1981, you've got yourself hours of retro gaming fun. This deluxe edition features a crisp 17-inch LCD that brings all the visual details to life, a real feel joystick buttons, and integrated dual speakers that make this a perfect at-home retro arcade game experience. Sleek single cabinet design, lit marquee give it an impressive look that would add character to class into any room in the house. The foul front coin door provides the authentic retro look that will have you instinctively searching for your pockets for quarters. Now, with Wi-Fi leaderboards, you can post your scores complete with friends, gamers across the country. So it has Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Galaga 88, Galaxin, Dig Dug 2, Mappy, Rally X, Rolling Thunder, Rompers, Class of 81 Deluxe Arcade 12-in-1 games. And so,
Galaga. I like that.
yeah, let me go ahead and pop this up on screen for you guys.
So did you have a favorite stand-up video game?
It would have to be Galaga because that's the only one I played. I tried Pac-Man and stuff like that. Wasn't a huge fan. I like Pac-Man now, but like I did not like arcade games really as a kid.
If we're
Time
talking totally
Crisis.
retro, I would say Tron was like my favorite.
Ooh.
That was a really cool
I
game.
played
That-
Tron. It
yeah.
was fun, but I mean like Snorkel says Time Crisis. I don't consider. I mean, yeah, it's a standing
Yeah.
arcade game, but it's interactive with the gun. I saw like of course
I
Time
mean-
Crisis and stuff like that was
Yeah.
great. I
I
love
couldn't
those ones.
name. I
The
mean,
gun
maybe.
and the pedal, right? So you could.
Yeah, exactly. You could take cover. Yeah, that was my favorite. Otherwise, if I had to not take an interactive one, 1943, the
Okay.
bomber fucking
Yeah.
The planes, yeah.
yeah, the plane one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever played in one of the like Top Gun style plane things that like move around?
They actually
Yeah.
move. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
those are really cool.
that one's fun. Also, the motorbike one. I don't remember what it
Oh
was
yeah,
called.
yeah,
With the shitty plastic motorcycle.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, that was fun.
So I would let's see.
Man, Ben, that's exactly.
You
right.
ruined it by saying it was an LCD, so I'm just voting 350.
Yeah. So a lot of people are upset that it doesn't have Burger Time on it.
No Burger Time, no CRT. That's
Yeah.
that's not a fucking arcade cabinet without a CRT.
I'm assuming this is being sold by a man.
Oh
I
yeah.
guess I didn't look at the profile.
That
to be
makes a big
honest.
difference in the price for me.
But it's cool because it has the cabinet and everything on it. Like it's not.
It's like it's even got a rollerball.
Also, hello to Ronnie, and also Centipede
Yeah, what's
was
up, Ronnie
great
Jim?
with the rollerball.
Oh,
Hells yeah,
no.
with the
Yeah.
fucking god. And if you got the shitty arcade where the rollerball sticks,
Yeah.
Can't go
you gotta
top left.
spin-
Can't go
yeah,
top. Yeah.
you can't spin it to the right; it just goes left. Yeah,
No bubble bobble.
Bubble,
$10.
10
says
bucks, yo.
Kentucky. Mike D with 449. Steve-O with 300. Let's see. B8 says 225. They're pretty cheap. Ben says 500. 350. No CRT. Get the fuck out of here. Says Snorkel. Let's see. Steve-O says 159. V8 says 100. Oh wait, that was the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sewer Rug, what would you bid for this pack?
No
I'd
metal
order-
slug, no just a
Yeah.
bust to move.
I would order this off Walmart's website for $250. Call it a
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, no.
All right.
This is not worth any price they're asking.
And then Anthony.
Just to make fun and have some fun with Ben, I'm gonna go $501.
501. All right. Actual price being sought for this LCD foul gaming console thing is 300.
Steve-O,
On the
right on.
nose.
Yeah, Steve-O.
On the nose.
I think we slept on Steve-O tonight because he knew like 99% of the video game answers from what I remember. He
I
knew
would
the
have
price on
chosen
this.
Steve-O.
Yeah.
I thought somebody was going to pick him because he backed Sewer Rug up the entire time, but Sewer
Yeah.
Rug passed on him.
Yeah.
I won.
I can't believe he did that to you. He flushed you away, man.
I won. That's what matters.
I'm ready to catch you in my bee trap. Next time you're my partner, Steve-O. Come to me. But yeah. Mike D says, yeah, but it has a backstory. So yeah, that's been video game ports. I was gonna make a bumper thing, and I don't think anyone here really knows besides Snorkel. Like you go in like Skyrim and you go and talk to a trader, and they're like, "Oh, what can I buy you today?" This is great. And I spent like 4 hours last night, like trying to clip this shit together. I just couldn't get it to work, and so I was like, whatever. But yeah, that's the
Welcome to my
show.
world.
Yeah, Anthony's a pro at this stuff. Speaking of which,
You got to
Let's
start
go
somewhere,
ahead.
pal. You got to
Yeah.
start somewhere.
eventually I'll stop buying $9 filters for each video. No,
And Ben and Sui are the champions as we were playing golf. So
What up, Ben? We just did it.
yeah.
You guys didn't know we were
V8
playing Golden
yeah.
Tea and
Yeah,
come on,
exactly.
sorry.
I think V8 chose to have you send that to Graham Green. So next year he's going to get that.
Yeah.
He's going to be really excited.
Yep.
Other than
2025.
that,
Here it comes.
we're
That
getting outta
package
here,
is going
Doug.
out this week. I'm tired of holding on to this shit. Like, it's my own fault. I haven't sent it, but we're gonna get it out.
You know, it's kind of good Big Rick stop showing up, so I don't have to talk about the glasses anymore. Anyways, no.
You guys have fun? Was this a fun?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a fucking
You know,
blast.
This is right down your alley. I thought, retro video games. And it looks like Chad had a good time too. So rock on.
Video games are always down my alley.
Hit the like button if you think Snorkel should shut up. How about that one?
Yeah.
Wow, we just got more likes. than
Oh,
ever.
we got
Look
so
at
many
that.
more likes, but I'm gonna keep talking. If I keep talking, it drives the likes up. So
And Steve-O says they also got to mention Mortal Kombat 2 game fucking ruled. I could beat the shit out of any character.
Oh,
with
don't get me
any
wrong.
character.
Tekken 3, Mortal Kombat 2, Halo 2. There was a bunch of fucking epics we've skipped.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, yeah,
We have
couldn't
more
cover them
shows.
all.
We have more time. But anyways,
Also-
I'm typing this stuff in the chat. Snorkel, you start.
Chat, you've been amazing. Kentucky, also have a great weekend and cheers. You guys were fucking amazing. V8, thank you for having my back the entire time. On to Sewer Rug.
Oh, okay, good. Thanks for diving deep into the depths of gaming nostalgia with us and me, Sewer Rug, exploring the underground world of retro gaming like never before with over 100 levels of ridiculousness. That's right, I won, and that's what matters. No, seriously, thanks for having me. What a blast. I got this cool background. I'm Sewer Rug. You can find me here.
Something
All
about a
right,
hooker
well.
hippo.
Chat, I think I've won because you guys were here. So, that's everything for us. And thanks, because I had a great time. Like, I had a fun time putting this together tonight. And I love watching these guys fight over video games because I think it's hilarious. So, next week we're going to do Legos. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously,
And
wanna find
Duplos
me-
and Mega Blocks.
just
Lincoln
head over to
Logs.
Instagram. You can find me at I'm_Anthony Ramella. You can also find some fantastic yet underappreciated stuff over at oinksquad.com. And if you're in the mood for a little THC, CBD, or anything in between, maybe even baking your own brownies with just that one egg that's left in your refrigerator, we can fix you up with that as well over at rogueshop.com. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and it's gonna be fun. We'll figure out something for next week. But anyway, Vandal, take us on home, buddy.
Chat, you leveled us up. You gave us a green mushroom, and we're 1+ tonight because of you. So thank you. But then we're gonna die on that level where it's scrolling, and we gotta jump from turtle to turtle. But then you jump too far, then you get stuck, and it pushes you
We
down
go
to the
back
end.
to the flying turtle.
Yep.
And then we got the underwater
That's
level,
what
which
it feels
none of
like.
us can pass.
Yep, that's what it feels like every time we close it out. We're just falling until next week we see you again. We fall into your arms of great comments, great content, great commentary. You guys Googled it and you didn't even share it. I fucking love you. We take this seriously here. Have a great night. We'll see you next week. Bye,
We
everybody.
do.
I'll never let it go.